We are going to play a little bit of Modern Painter. This is from the wonderful mind of Lawson Zandi, and I have a couple of suggestions before we start playing. But the general point of this deck is we're going to play Painter's Servant with main deck Veil of Summer. And Commandeer is the super sweet technology that Lawson Zandi has for us. I'm going to explain what I think about it, and then I'll let the man do it himself. So it says you may exile 2 blue cards from your hand rather than pay the spell's cost. We'll get into that in a second. But you can gain control of target non-creature spell. You may choose new targets for it. So obviously a pretty powerful effect for 7 mana that we're never really intending to cast for full retail. We're going to be pitching 2 blue cards. Thus, we have a mostly blue deck, but Painter Servant can turn all of our cards, or every card in the whole game blue, which not only synergizes with Veil of Summer, but means that with Wrenn and Six, we're always picking up lands. We'll have a surplus of land cards in our hand, hopefully, that we can pitch to both Force of Negation,
crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season.
And Commandeer.
And remember, a shiny new donkey.
We also have Supreme Verdict instead of any other kind of wrath because it's also blue. We have Cryptic Command, which is blue, so our blue count is obscenely high, and we're just generally playing the design mistakes of 2019 and 2020, which I do not object to. Lawson, did I miss anything important?
No, you didn't miss anything super important. I've become a big fan of Commandeer because I'm a petty person who's been hurt by the awfulness of Modern in some ways.
No, let me tell you something.
That decks are either,
if you've been hurt by Modern, 4 main deck Veil of Summer sounds like the perfect way to get revenge. You get revenge on the black-red obscene decks. You get revenge on the blue soup, money pile decks for the most part, hopefully. And then the only people who get to beat you are the heroes who are out there playing mono red.
Yep.
We're pretty cold to Blood Moon. Now, we are playing Bant Red. I say Bant Red because we're like primarily blue-green with like a double splash into white a little bit and then a tiny splash into red. Our sideboard obviously has plenty of red cards. I think these are some very reasonable choices given the format. Now, that said, you were away for a while, as was I. Mm-hmm. When I came back, I did play a good chunk of non-Field of the Dead decks before finally conceding and playing some Field of the Dead decks. And my question is, we don't have an island, a forest, or a plains in this deck. We have a snow-covered forest and a snow-covered island, but we don't have a plains, an island, or a forest. Do you think we can swap some Flooded Strands for that? And what... do you really think the bounce lands... I mean, we only have 2 of them, but I feel like Simic Growth Chamber and Azorius Chancery are both... I guess risky is what I want to say. Greedy. They bounce Mystic Sanctuary, so I like that. I mean, am I coward? Am I a coward for saying that I don't want to play these?
One of the nice parts about them is they make Growth Spiral and Uro a little bit better. One thing about the traditional versions of these decks is that they will play 27, 28, 29 lands.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was thinking is your land count is a little shy.
So they're there to bolster that effect. They also they combo kind of nicely with Painter because early game when you get a Painter Servant thing going, you'll turn all the cards in your hand blue, but then you'll only have like 3 cards in your hand, and if one of them's Commandeer, you just get in this awkward situation sometimes where you want to play a land so that you keep adding to the board. But every land that you play at that point is a real card that you have to discard to Commandeer. So it helps in that a little bit. I was not super impressed with them yesterday. It was the first time I'd played them. Traditionally, they have been just regular basic island and basic plains.
Yeah, I would be compelled to swap this for basic island, this for basic plains, and 2 of the Flooded Strands for Prismatic Vistas, and then the third one for
Scalding Tarn. Then
Scalding Tarn is the Scalding Tarn. Oh, is it? Oh, I see. Yeah. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I think I want we want 1 island, 1 plains, 1 forest, and then I guess 1 vista. Maybe we only need the island and the forest, but I feel like I want a plains because we've got double white spells. So if we're getting fielded or something,
yeah.
Like, and again, like the decks that are going to field us, I don't really feel like I necessarily need the Wrath against, but maybe.
Also, you brought it up yesterday as you were playing your Legacy Painter Servant deck, but Veil of Summering a Field of Ruin or in Legacy Wasteland is a chef's kiss.
Oh yeah. It is that it's so good that I believe we should get taken down by Twitch for putting that, in video. But I'm glad that we're not, So this ever so slightly tweaked version of this deck is what we're going to be playing here, Alex. So it's not a fresh hell, it's a fresh heck.
Meanwhile,
it's a delicious heck for hopefully our opponents who get Legacy. Yeah, I can't my client's seizing up. Listen, my little laptop does its best. All right. So, without any further rigmarole, we'll be rocking and a rolling Baba Ann into a Modern League. And hopefully this deck is not, it doesn't look too click demanding. I don't think I could possibly manage to pull off doing this with a Thopter Sword deck. My client would just die when I was trying to combo. Roybert asks, is Ponza, Field of Ruin, Cleansing Wildfire that rare? The bounce lands line up poorly with them, so I'd assume that Zanman's inclusion means they're not so popular. Correct?
Some of those matchups are incredibly horrendous that I would just not worry about it.
Are you saying that when we play Modern, we should approach it as if it's Modern, and that there are decks that are 80-20 matchups?
Yep.
All right.
Let's avoid spirits. That's what I'll say.
Spirits, and I guess Ponza.
In this hand.
Yeah. Yeah. This hand is no good, so we'll ship it. We'll ship it. Get out of here. We're on the draw. We got extra cards. I'm gonna keep this hand. I guess we ship what, the Vista in the dark?
Yeah.
Or one of the other ones. Probably
the
Flooded
Vista
Strand.
or Hallowed Fountain.
Yeah, Flooded. Oh, you want to keep the Hallowed Fountain?
No, you can send back the Hallowed Fountain. Is what I'm saying.
No, I know. I kind of want to ship the Strand. Because if we're against burn, I feel like the rest of this is better. Like, I always want to hedge against aggressive decks on my mulligan, because if we're against a non-aggressive deck, we have more time to recover. Yeah. Uh-oh. It's aggressive, but only in the I'm going to kill you on turn 3 kind of way. I mean, that's not the worst draw in the world. We can go Misty into Ketria Triome into Prismatic Vista to play Wrenn and Six. We have the Triome in the deck, right? I didn't actually read it that carefully.
There's both of the good Triomes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, anytime you're playing a 4-color deck, you will say there's 2 good Triomes, and always one of them is Ketria. And then it just depends on if you're playing 4-color into black or 4-color into white. Which, by the way, amazingly, this was my favorite colors to play in Cube when I would play 4-color good stuff, is either 4-color with white or 4-color with black. Oh my god, they have the nut. Oh, they don't have the nut. They don't have a 4th land. Holy crap. This is how you win, I guess. Remember, people, if you want to beat these decks, draw like that.
Just have them. Also a fun one is once you have the Painter Servant, you can Veil of Summer their Valak captures.
Yep, yes you can.
Which is a good one. I've let a Scape Shift resolved and had them point 15 lightning bolts at me and just be like, no, thank you.
What if we didn't? What if I said no? Yeah, playing. So I want to start grabbing islands from here, but I can grab shocks. Today playing Vintage Rotisserie, I definitely Veil of Summered a couple things where people were like, "Oh God, this card, brutal." Oh, are they on green white?
They're on green white.
What the I haven't seen green-white play Arboreal Grazer before, so I'm a little...
It's usually a 2 of.
Really? Okay.
Yep. I know you joked about me being away from the format. I've actually played probably 2 leagues a day, even though I've been streaming a lot less.
Oh, no, that's great. I'm glad. I didn't know. I just, when I would watch your streams, you would say things that led me to believe that was correct.
Yeah.
And you often seemed slightly more surprised. So maybe you were playing 2 leagues a day, which was, again, possibly lower than normal for you, and you might not have been watching as much because let's face it, the people who are very, 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 very good at the people who are very, very, very good at these formats tend to not only play a lot but also just watch a lot. Like, absorbing the format as a whole is a big deal. All right, well, I guess we're going to do this against our land-starved opponent. We're just going to slow roll up to Field of the Dead.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind another land in my hand, so I'm okay to burn this Wrenn and Six just to pick up a fetch. Because, like, even if we could emblem it this game, like, it's not... Our main deck doesn't really have the right cards for that, for this matchup, I think. Wow, they're really not drawing any lands. At me. All right.
All right, well, looks like we're just getting a basic forest and growth spiraling here.
Yes, we are. Second Reclaimer. Okay, that makes the Flagstone's acceleration a lot more threatening. We would like to find a Supreme Verdict, would we not?
Yep.
We're playing that, right?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Oh, no, I'm just sitting here looking at my deck and going, come on now. I'm not fucking around. I need you to give me the card I need. Preferably sooner rather than later. So, Field of the Dead. Hey! Hey! Oh! I put in a Plains. Can we talk about the Plains I put in right now? Is that an option? Because otherwise I wouldn't have double white. Now, admittedly, I could have fetched the other Triome. But that's if I was smart. What I calculated for is how stupid I am.
Oh, we get to kill some tutus, too.
We get to kill some tutus?
Yeah, we get to wrath our way our own tutus.
Oh, you're talking about our zombies. Yeah, well, killing zombies. Now, I've seen some of The Walking Dead, and I have to say, apparently killing zombies is good. I didn't really appreciate it fully until that point. All right. I don't know. Cast this card.
Blue Dabba-dee.
Do you have a feeling, opponent? Is it bad? I hope so. I hope it's bad.
Roy, the Flame Slashes are for the creature beatdown decks, and I have Flame Slash over Lightning Bolt because there are more decks that you are interested in killing a, let's call it a 2/4 Dryad of the Elysian Grove, than you are worried about having Lightning Bolt for middle of combat removal. So it's kind of for this exact matchup.
But I mean, also other ones, right? I mean, there's like being able to Flame Slash Taylor Swift Spear is not a bad thing because it's so much harder for them to keep it alive.
Yep.
All right. So am I bouncing this turn? Because even if they draw land, they can't go Dryad Valakut and start bolting me?
That is true. We also could just hold up Commandeer in case they have a Eladamri's Call.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, if they have an Eladamri's Call, they could go land, Eladamri's Call, go get Springbloom Druid, kill you.
Right. I mean, unless I bounce the Dryad, because they can't cast all of that in one turn.
Oh, sure. Okay, that's fair.
Like, we can do this turn and do that next turn, right?
Yep, and drawing cards is nice.
Drawing cards is nice. I mean, hitting them for 2 is nice. Having a thing that means they have to play their instant speed, Eladamri's Call at sorcery speed, is nice. Nice things are nice, all right? All right, Lawson? I just need you to appreciate that nice things are nice. It's nice to be nice and nice. And no, I'm not going to forget to activate my Wrenn and Six. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Because I've been very... I already activated my Wrenn and Six. Wow, I'm mad at myself. All right, good to know. Not super happy with the way I've been playing Magic recently, even though we 5-0'd yesterday. This list looks sweet. Listen, Brian. Real talk. I know we're going to do a little bit of legacy content. I want to do the legacy content, but when we come back to Modern, we got to get this kid on the podcast. I mean, he's unbelievable.
Oh, is Untwisted one of the co-hosts of the
Yeah,
Serum Visions
that's
podcast?
Brian.
What up, Brian?
He's smart, good-looking, photogenic. I guess what I'm saying is I admire his commitment to community service. All right. Drop.
Dude, if the community is hurting combo players, I will join that community.
Ouch. Combo players take notice.
Be in a little bit of trouble.
Combo players take notice. How's this going, Lawson? Asks the one and only Brian M. Artificer.
Going well. We could have, if we were super scared of this Dryad, at the end of our opponent's turn last turn, gotten Supreme Verdict put on top.
Are we? I guess if they just rip the next land, we should have been, yeah. Huh. Well, might have killed us. That's on me if we're dead. That's on me if we're dead. Well, hopefully we can get away with it for one turn.
Come on, opponent Eladamri's call for the modal double phase creature, and we'll just commandeer it.
Tangled Florahedron? Nope. I screwed up and killed us. All right. To be fair, that's a super overly conservative line that 100% was correct. That I basically feel like I always get punished for doing anything like that. Second Dryad.
Okay, so we were
dead anyway. Because if we verdicted, they cast the new Dryad and they kill us anyway. Wait a minute. If they screw up here by being overconfident, we could still kill them. If they're trying to like play around Tail's End.
Yeah.
Well, no, they'll just make us have it when we play the verdict.
Well, they might. Plus
they popped it now. I was really hoping what they do is like not take any action until like the last possible minute and then go for the fetch, and then we would be able to verdict instant speed because they wouldn't realize it. But all right, so we were dead no matter what. All right, shoot. Okay, both teams played hard. I died with 6 cards in my hand, just like I like, though. Are Stifle effects rising in popularity in Modern? No, but for a little while, due to the existence of Aspiring Spike, Tail's End was on a resurgence, which is a Stifle effect.
Aspiring Spike's kink is Tail's Ending things and then telling people that card's Modern playable.
Well, it was for a while, and it sort of is in a way.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's playable. Maybe not quite as good as it looked when the player who's saying it's good is such a good player.
It's Mystical Dispute.
This feels like the thing we're doing.
Yeah, Commandeer's not great in this matchup because they actually don't have very many things for us to hit with it.
Yeah, I want to cut a Wrenn and Six. I feel like Cleansing Wildfire is also something we should have, although I don't.
Painter's Servant, Veil of Summer, and Force of Negation are all also cards that are like very easy to start trimming.
So what you're saying is this is one of those not great matchups.
This is one of those not good matchups.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this boarding. Although since we're a Wrenn and Six deck, I do wish there was some number of copies of Field of Ruin and or Tech Edge in our 75. But I understand why there isn't. I'm just saying.
Yep.
If we had infinite flexibility, we would do that, but we don't, so let's roll.
The things that you're looking to avoid with this deck are
all the Titan
that
decks?
don't play decks that don't play very many non-creature spells, which our opponent is. If they're never trying to interact with you, which our opponent is not trying to interact with us. And yeah, that's all you're really scared of.
Well, to be fair, green-white Titan, I mean, one of the strengths of it, other than the fact that it's a lot easier to play than the other Titan decks, is that they do have, like, incidental excellent interaction, like the Skyclave Apparition. I think I'm going to keep this. It's slow, but it's like turn 3 Uro, Flame Slash into Teferi.
Teferi, yeah. Just like...
Yeah. Because it's like, their deck is not fast at its best.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is, like, stable. We should go turn 1, Stamping Grounds. We're incredibly prepared to draw a Wrenn and Six or a Cleansing Wildfire.
The best way for us to win this matchup is to Cryptic lock someone.
Fair enough. Hey-oh! Hey, look, it was one of the many things I was looking for. I don't know. Kill it with fire.
Dead. Murder to death.
Because let me tell you something. I hate, and I don't use that word lightly. Actually, I do, but that's not the point. I hate Mr. F. Pazla's Fran's choice of consistent streaming title. Amazing human being. Great contributor to the modern pool. Last modern streamer my ass. Never was, never will be. But that's not the point. Point is...
I'm a big fan of how aggressive you are about these basics.
Thank you. I feel like I've lost a lot of matches that way, though. Like, when I watch you play these kind of decks, I feel like you shock a lot more aggressively than I do, and you have a higher win rate. So...
there are matchups where I'm not worried about life total.
Right.
This is one of those matchups.
No, I agree with you. And yet, I'm still brutally instinctual about fetching these cards. Tireless Tracker.
Tireless Tracker, we got a chance.
Tapped Valakut. Oh my god. What are you doing? Opponent. What are you doing? Why are you so good? You can't Mystical Dispute. You're not Amulet Titan. Here's my blue card. Look at him. Look how glorious he is.
Look at him.
Look at the cards.
Look at him.
All right, sorry. So, has amazing feedback on the modern format. And especially the Titan decks. If you want to know how to beat Titan, watch Fran's stream for a while and watch when he loses. Because he's also very good at talking about how he lost. He's also good at talking about how he won. There are so many matchups where he will resolve this card, and it will sit there all game, and he will win from the incidental value of Elvish Reclaimer. It is insane. Yeah. This card is busted in half, but like very quietly. Very quietly.
2 mana draw card. That's what it says in this deck. Like, it makes 1 card draw value every time it taps.
Yes.
So don't let it stay in play.
Obnoxious. This is Wrenn and Six for 1 mana in this deck. Because they're so good at just like not doing anything. All right, so I want to go. I honestly want to Verdict this turn because I can't Cryptic Bounce it, which requires another white source. So I feel like going Flooded Strand, get Hallowed Fountain. I want to play Uro first, but I don't have another untap land.
I would wait because they have a Tireless Tracker in hand that I'm also kind of interested in.
And also there's no Flagstones in play. So the worst thing that they can fetch right now is Bojuka Bog. And while that sucks, we have a Teferi in play.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if they get rid of this Uro, I'm not super upset about it. So I guess what we do is go Raugrin Triome plus Uro plus Flooded Strand. We can play the Uro first and see what we draw. Yeah. See if we draw a different land. Because I already plus
also,
my Teferi.
If we want to, we can bounce this this guy if we wanted to.
What, with Cryptic? Oh, at end step?
It's Cryptic. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do that though because they know we're playing blue, and this could be Veil of Summer right here. I just feel like I don't need to play into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Or we could draw the nuts. How do you feel about drawing the nuts? Is that okay?
It's okay.
Would you prefer that to anything else?
I would, actually.
Oh, okay. See, usually on this stream we draw badly. Oh, also we punt. That's why I don't 5-0. But we punt usually in more subtle ways than last game. Usually.
My go-to thing on my stream is to play, very tight for 4 rounds and then die on turn 1 in back-to-back games in round 5. And,
we did do that the other day. We had like a really good league. Come on. You can't make it that obvious, opponent. I'm not going for it. I'm not taking the bait. Blast Zone. You're gonna do Blast Zone my Teferi? Come on.
We could just set up a Uro right here.
Yep. I'm gonna go fetch a Ketria Triome and then do exactly that.
Delicious.
Oh, it's so tasty. Tastes like my opponent's sadness. We can even make them tap down during their turn if we want to. Because they're going to block with Tracker and then sack the clue. Oh, and we could ping it. Can we do everything? Do I have enough green? Green, red, blue. We're one short. Maybe Teferi will help us out.
You can fetch to... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
I want to ping the Tracker, though, post-combat. Because I feel like they're going to block and crack the clue, right?
Combat stop.
All right. Well, we don't even need to attack with these zombies if we don't want to.
I still like sending in here.
Yeah? What, to get 2 damage in and force them to crack?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Now we could go Wrenn and Six plus get the land, play the land, then play Uro.
The problem with that is with that line,
then we
can't also hold up Cryptic.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I actually do like just killing his Tireless Tracker here and holding up Cryptic and
sure.
fail.
Yeah, I mean that works. I mean we like yeah. I mean this is incentivizing them to bog, which gives this guy all the time in the world to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's fine. So what we're hoping they don't do here is play... Nope, Garen Brigg won't do it for them because they don't have enough green. I was going to say Garen Brigg into Titan was a problem, but they need green to activate it. Tech Edge. We could Cryptic our field if we need... Wait, I have a freaking Wrenn and Six. Okay. Congratulations, you put yourself down a land.
You played yourself.
OP. I want to tell you this, but you played yourself. Just this is filthy. Do I have to put like a not safe for work warning on my channel right now? Because this is, I don't know about this. I don't feel comfortable about broadcasting it. Can we also?
I usually play this deck late at night, so I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah. When you're alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, just hanging out with your cardboard?
Just me.
All right. Can we Uro and still have Cryptic? We can.
Yes.
Yeah. So we gonna do that. Not that it matters. Oh god, the normal amount of motor lag is so much worse when I'm broadcasting out to 2 places. Okay.
I thought they popped it.
Oh no, my Wrenn and Six. What are we gonna do? Lawson, what are we gonna do? They're going after the Wrenn and Six.
Let it resolve.
I don't know. I think we should have tails ended it.
If he dies, he dies.
I'm going back for him. No planeswalkers left behind. Roy's got the command set up. Heroic intervention. All my permanents gain hexproof and indestructible. Oh my god, are they really doing it? Please tell me they're popping their blast zone.
I love the fact that you still have the Veil of Summer in the deck.
I've got Painter in the deck. How could I not?
I mean, I get it.
Hey! Veil of Summer is unbalanced. I heard it on Reddit. I have to play all the 2019 design mistakes.
Oh, dude, you could have ulted this Teferi. Pog.
Yeah, we can still do it after combat, dog.
More exile.
We would have had one more exile? I didn't even care. I ain't even care. We're just going to disrespect our opponent, who, by the way, is disrespecting us by staying in this game. I don't know. Get the emblem.
All game actions are lethal.
Reddit podcast sounds like one of the worst creations on this planet. Yikes.
Sure.
Okay. Oh man, my value. Can you believe that? Look, I got a Mystic Sanctuary. I don't even care. I don't even care.
Oh, let's bounce their Valakut, draw a card.
No, I'm good.
And exile there.
No, I'm good. I'm good. They want to keep playing this game? They want to keep playing this game? Let them.
Let them.
Let them. What do I care? So you can only use that for creature cards, eh? Counter target spell, return target permanent. That one and that one. Listen, I could draw a card instead and exile it. I don't care. I just don't care. What are you doing here? What are you doing? This is such disrespect. Do you have a plan? Look, I'm going to F6 through this turn, and the game's going to go, whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, listen.
You could kill him, though.
You can kill him, though. And I go, oh, yeah, I didn't even notice. Yo, let me put this into play. Yo, let me stack these triggers. All right.
Let him die.
Dear opponent, you died. Not by a little. Like, not by a little. All right, game the third. Game the third. So those Flame Slash just seem pretty good, huh?
They are pretty good.
Yeah.
My brain is so big.
It's pretty big. I'm not going to say. Flame Slash be like, put me in, coach. Yo, we put it in. And guess what? Guess what? Flame Slash, not a disappointment. Not a disappointment. Flame Slash can go tell its dad that it was not a disappointment. All right. I mean...
I normally would mulligan this, but...
Sure, let's do it then. We're on the draw, like we're looking for a Flame Slash or at least a Teferi, because Teferi is hopefully going to be a little bit of tempo gain here.
Yep.
Because on the draw,
somewhere on bottom.
I would like, yeah, you know what? You're probably right, but I put the expensive spell on the bottom. Because I just assume that we are going to top deck the Painter that we need to make Veil of Summer relevant as a defensive tool. Don't listen to me. Yikes. That's, bad things are happening.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Listen. Equal amounts of disrespect were tossed back and forth.
We were never gonna win this game anyways. It's fine.
If we had Flame Slash on turn one on the draw, we could have maybe been okay. But we didn't. So we die. Maybe. I can't believe we lost that game one with like from just they had basically nothing and they were like, oh, double bolt. It's like, oh. Yeah, all right. Opponent? Yikes! Oh my god! Look at this! Look at this draw!
They're on the beatdown plan.
They might be. Let's find out. Teague. I mean, I guess
It's
Growth
cute.
Spiral's still a legal play. And, sorry,
Really
Teferi.
cute opponent.
Yikes. Did we die? Yes. The answer is yes.
Chat, if you want to know what my stream is like, it's opponent plays Gaddock Teague, then you draw Supreme Verdict. That's what...
I think we're done. Dig up, stupid. In the wonderful words of Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I mean, game one, we just need to draw spell.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
you
also
just hit a bunch
they,
of
at the
lands.
end they had the nuts. It was like, even if we took the ultra conservative play of reset Supreme Verdict, kill multiple zombies just to kill their Dryad, it's okay. They had another one, and the fetch land, and the 6th land. Yeah, it's Wiggum. All right. That makes sense. Yeah, no. I know the episode, Roy. I just couldn't remember who said it. I remembered the quote, but I was like, it's not Homer. But importantly, in the words of The Simpsons,
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer. Ah!
it's okay. We got a quality 1-2, all right? We got a 1-2. That's what it's all about. We played 2 good games of Magic, and then we died.
And you outsmarted me, because you put the Cryptic Command on bottom, knowing that they had Gaddock Teague.
Also knowing we'd never draw a 3rd land. Would I like to play first? Yep.
Too.
Huh. How's this hand look for our Miracles deck?
So here's I keep these hands because these hands make Twitter posts.
It's true, because you do get to pretty guilt-free cast a Commandeer.
The matchups where this hand has text, it's the silliest game ever.
Agreed.
The hands where this or the matchups where this hand doesn't have text, we'll get to sideboard really quick. They won't know what we're playing. It's fine.
Yeah. No, they'll think we're playing Miracles. Ready to get Thoughtseize? I mean,
I don't want to show them the Commandeer because I would like to take a Wrenn and Six next.
Sure. But we don't know what they're on, but... Wait, but that means I have to exile Cryptic? I guess that's fine.
I mean, you could just let this happen, but...
But then they see the Commandeer.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're supposed to let it happen. Because this is not... They're going to take the Teferi. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you're thinking the exact same way I was, Roy, but... Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Great play. Just so innovative.
Opponent, big brain.
Knowing about the Commandeer makes this hand
if they're
significantly
Juns,
worse.
They
I
can't
mean,
do a whole lot.
why does Commandeer have to say non-creature? Oof. Oh, I mean, it is some kind of Jun deck. No. Oh, I was so excited for a half a second. It's like they're not playing the Wrenn and Six. Because if they did play the Wrenn and Six, here's the best part. We wouldn't draw a fetch land. Oh. All right, this deck needs more lands. This deck needs more lands so you can keep hands like this and feel not as brutal. Oh my god! Why couldn't it be Liliana? Liliana would be great.
Oh, there's Croxa. All this is bad.
Oh my god. Yikes. Do you know anyone with abnormally webbed fingers? No, I don't, Roy. I mean, other than maybe me? No.
Also, maybe the weirdest question I've ever seen put in a Twitch chat.
Yeah, it's not far. Weirdest response is, of course, Roy's rating of Tarmogoyf as his 4th favorite Goyf. Oh.
Wow.
I mean, 5th at highest, dude. Come on now. All creatures. Opponent, I just want you to know, you're a jerk. You're a jerk.
I'm gonna let you know that I think the only fair thing for us to do is to give them a free game. I think.
You know what we should do? We should concede now. You know what? To hide information.
Yep.
Yeah. We're taking the high road here. So yet another all 4 Flame Slashes in matchup. However, not a Cleansing Wildfire matchup.
Yeah, so this matchup, things that I'm pretty happy to cut are Force of Negation aren't great here.
Yep.
You can actually trim a few Painter Servants because the Veils are already active.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And I normally also get rid of 1 Commandeer just because it's not super hot.
Roy's recommending Klothys, and I have to agree.
This is absurd. And you don't need all 4 Flame Slashes. 3 is usually fine.
Okay.
Don't you touch that, Wrenn and Six.
Yeah. You know what? We saw Bob in their deck. Never mind.
They also are just playing Jund, so they have, like, Lily. It's great.
Fair enough. How about 1 Teferi Time Raveler? It's not that good here.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, most of the time, it's going to be, like, 3 mana, unsummon 1 thing, and then it dies. I don't know, maybe Zanman thinks Klothys is bad. He's played the deck I haven't. Listen, he put three Klothys in the sideboard. 3. Those are Gruul. Those are what is it? Gruul land loss style numbers of Klothys. Clearly, he thinks the card is good.
The matchup where that card is specifically in the sideboard for is actually the 4-color Uro piles. You just trim your Supreme Verdicts, you bring them in, and it's a thing they can't Force of Negation that they can also not bolt or path.
No, I was on your stream the other night when you were explaining it. I was like, yep, that's absolutely perfect sense. It was the reason that when I was playing 4-color control that I was terrified of that card, as I was like, wow, that dodges like everything. Okay.
4 main deck Veil of Summers says that.
Yeah. And we had the land for it. I mean, we're still all right. Need to draw some lands. Lands would be good. All I want is lands.
Discard Uro.
I was gonna say, which of my Uros do I want to discard? The new one. He knows what he did. Heyo!
It's so funny to me when someone plays Croxa and they're just like, this card is super powerful, it does this, and you're like, I discard Uro. And they're like, oh, I can never win. Got it. Just like...
I do love Uro. So, end of turn, we fetch the Triome. Then our turn, we go Misty Rainforest, Uro, or Teferi. They're both great choices. I'm ditching Flame Slash here, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need it anymore.
Yep. And I think we actually start with Teferi, not
Yeah,
Uro.
that's fair. Well, yeah, because Uro can just come later. And Teferi's immediately get generating value. Like, more value.
It also plays around Lily.
Yeah, and it's harder. It's just generally harder for them to kill. Like, they can't Fatal Push it. They can't Abrupt Decay it.
It's slightly worse if they have Bloodbraid Elf, but most Gen decks are down to 2 Bloodbraids.
Well, and even if they do have Bloodbraid, they need to get pretty lucky to kill it.
Yeah.
And then we'll have.
I mean, hitting Teferi for 3 is like not nothing. Is what I'm saying.
No. I mean, exactly. Like. Whew.
Yeah.
We're still playing Teferi.
That makes it close.
We could reset something with Mystic Sanctuary. I don't really want to.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because we're going to draw a card, so if they have one discard effect, assuming it's Liliana or Kroxa, then we can just...
discard to it.
Yeah. Because Teferi's giving us the extra card. Whee! Teferi, hero of Dominaria. Alright, what do you got? Please give me a Veil deck. I would love a Veil of Summer. Right meow. Yikes! That is not good for our opponent. You know what?
The list of cards our opponent can never
Listen. I'm just saying, there was a part of me that wanted to go max disrespect and be like, you know what? I'm not untapping any lands. Just not gonna do it. I don't need them. I don't need them. Ha!
Oh. Oh.
So not only were we playing both of these, but our opponent gave us more value for it. Just, is my content okay for children? Answer, no. No. The content on my channel is no longer acceptable for children. Because they shouldn't see, Bob. Oh, man.
Oh, Bob. Oh, Bobby.
Wait, no, don't need to shock. I got Teferi to untap these. Please, for the love of God. If they play something I can Veil this turn cycle, it's all over. I'm done. I might have to post this video on, shall we say, an alternative video hosting site than YouTube?
Well, the problem is that they actually removed a whole bunch of videos like this from their service a couple of weeks back, so I don't know if we'll be allowed on.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Listen, I'm not saying anything, but boom, 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 boom.
Hey opponent, do you want a list of cards that were bad for your deck to see? It's just
oh my
deck
God,
list.
Step Veil. Oh!
Hog.
It's so not okay. Oh, it's 4 mana. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh. It's gonna feel really good to 0-5 with this deck. Oh my God.
It's happened for me twice where I've got to go game 1 on the play, Veil of Summer, someone's Inquisition, and they just scoop the match. They just...
Oh my God. All right. I think I'm good with how we boarded. Oh my God. That was wonderful. Thank you for this, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep.
Just put 4 Veils. Just listen, if you want to feel good, not for the whole league, you're going to feel guilty during some parts of it, and that's only natural, but if you want to feel really good during one of these leagues right now, just sign up with 4 main deck Veil of Summer. I don't care what else you do with your deck. Do anything you want, but just sign up with 4 Veil of Summer and just go.
The other best feeling with this deck is when you commandeer someone's Chase the Mind Sculptor and they play Veil of Summer, and you're like, that's not how that works.
Yeah, I saw the picture. Gain control of target non-creature spell. Does not say
You
the
saw
word
the
counter.
Turbulter one, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
The Turbulter one is phenomenal because there's a Vexing Shusher in play, and my opponent's just like, "Are you kidding me? Are you?"
No, and you know what you tell them? Look at the card. Yeah, I'm sending that back. If I had a green source, maybe.
Yep. No, I agree.
I mean, yeah.
And keep.
So pitch the painter, right? Because if they...
Yeah, you're right.
Because if they discard spell me, I have to turn it back on them, right?
Yep.
They multi 5, yes.
Woohoo!
If they hit us with Thoughtseize, we're turning it back against them. Roy recommended Commandeer. I say, Roy, listen. You see this one Commandeer? This plus Uro is going to give me a Commandeer. And we have a Wrenn and Six.
Yeah.
Wrenn and Six is like 8 cards. They multi 5.
Yeah. Hidden secret of Commandeer is if you ever play a Commandeer deck, you just play all 4 Commandeers. You can't draw too many of them.
Yeah.
They just...
No, it's a blue card. It pitches the Force of Will.
Blue card. Play 4 forces. Pog.
Yeah. You know what Force of Will does? It increases your force count. Because it's always funny when you watch people like count their blue cards for force and they don't count any of the forces. They had nothing? You had nothing? Do you know what deck you're playing? Did you register the same deck in the rest of this match? Okay, so this is not limited by whose turn it is, by the way, if anyone is curious.
Also that. Now, in this case, we won't really be able to do anything if they like Abrupt Decay or Assassin.
Right. Because you can't point those cards at nothing. But Wrenn and Six being a 2-for-1 in this case, good enough. In our Uro Veil of Summer deck, Wrenn and Six being a 2-for-1, we'll be fine.
Chef's kiss.
Please Liliana me against my Wrenn and Six. Oh. All right, fine. We're not dead. They haven't missed a land drop, which means their hand is not necessarily all gas. Yeah, so we go what? Hallowed Fountain into Uro into field? Not sure if OP can beat our MTG hand or our poker hand. Nice. I want Hallowed Fountain.
Also, a really fun part of this deck is since Commandeer lets you play extras of cards, and you just don't have any fear, and you're doing this Painter Servant stuff. Mm-hmm. It's really funny against the blue decks in the format when someone just asks you like, "Hey, how many main deck Veil of Summers are you playing? Is it like a 1 or 2 of?" And you just hit them with 4.
So also now we have an excellent sort of diversity of pitches.
Mm-hmm.
And we have triple blue for Cryptic Command from here on out. So they better start playing some shit.
We can't be hit by a Inquisition.
That's true. Inquisition resolves. I don't give a fuck. That's fine. We have a verdict if we need it. We don't have a second white yet, but that's no concern. They boarded in Chandra.
He dies.
Hey! Am I jamming that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It says draw a card on it.
Oh, I know. Moto? I hope they have another Chandra.
Oh.
Me too, Roy. Me too.
You're getting it.
Georgie Boy says jam. I quite agree. Stomping Ground. Sweet.
Secret, other really powerful part of having Commandeer in your deck is you just get to be a tap-out control deck.
Mm-hmm.
With things like Teferis, both 3 and 5. Oh. Opponent,
Why
would you
is beating
please-
Jund so satisfying? Because they are so self-satisfied whenever they lose. Yep,
Resolves.
you got it.
Wrenn and Six
Damn.
me, opponent. Do it.
You know what? I didn't have the Veil of Summer. Come at me, though. Beating Jund is satisfying because they play like 7 plus main deck discard spells, which let them see your hand. So whenever Jund loses, they know exactly how hard they lost. Oh, no! Did we die?
But we might have died.
All right.
We're gonna start drawing cards with Teferi and hope we can find something out of it.
What, like an island? Hey!
It's not a bad start.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I have more basics in this deck than when we started, but I don't have double white. Oh, thanks, Vale. Thank you. Good timing.
Yep.
Well, I can almost cryptic.
We're not on quick clock yet.
No. Would I like to untap 2 lands? Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
Boo, Blood Moon and you have no black mana. How could you ever win this game? Your Painter's deck doesn't have any Aether Gusts. How do you feel about the accusation that you are reckless?
I'm not worried about it.
All right. Just checking.
Oh,
Kill an elemental?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sure. Who do you think super glued that globe to the Commandeer dude's hand? Teferi. He's a trickster. He's a
stinkeroo, as we like to call it in the business.
I guess what we're hoping for is that they play some kind of non-creature haymaker here. Like, they boarded in Chandra.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really praying that they play it. And forget that Commandeer is a card. Yikes. Well, we have a Plains in our deck.
That. Yep. We also could just hit, like, Klothys. I think Klothys actually wins us this race still.
Yep, yeah, it would do. We have 3 of them. Also, Flame Slash would be fairly helpful. Because they haven't hit their 5th land yet. I guess we know why they mulled to 5. Heyo! Y'all remember that card I wanted? I found it. Oh, please. Please, opponent, rip a... No, they can't cast the Thoughtseize. Oh, you nerd. Listen, draw your basic swamp and Thoughtseize me. No, let me give you a black mana. If you have a Thoughtseize in your hand, please send it at me. What is that? Boil?
This is Bloodbraid.
This is end step. This is my end step. It's got to be Boil. Yep.
Cute. Okay. You get 1 land.
Well, yeah, but it's actually really frustrating.
Eh.
Like, you say it like it's not a big deal, but it actually is. I mean, we could draw Wrenn and Six. We could draw one of our Wrenn and Sixes again.
Yep, Wrenn and Six, Klothys, those are...
Yeah, that's true. Klothys is still very live, but they hit their 5th land too, so...
Painter Servant also would be nuts.
Just
as a 1/3.
It's a 1/3 that makes my Veil of Summer infinitely powerful.
Did we trim 2 of them or just 1 of them? I don't remember how many we have left in the main.
The Wrenn and Sixes?
No, the Painter Servant.
We trimmed 2. There's only 1.
Okay.
Well, at least we're not discarding the hand size. How have they played 0 relevant non-creature spells for us to Commandeer? That's so frustrating. They played Boil and Blood Moon and an Inquisition that hit nothing. Please? Good gravy.
Good draw from them.
Yeah, you think? Yep. All right, 0-2. I'm not saying my Urza Painter deck was better. But it might have been. Might have been. Wasn't as satisfying, though. Chalice tends to be less satisfying than Veil because you don't get to see them play into it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they just don't play their spells.
Yep.
You never know how good it was.
If we'd been worried about Blood Moon, we could have commandeered the Inquisition and taken it from them. But like, we just had no reason to be afraid of it.
Right? No. I mean, they were not playing like the Blood Moon Jund deck, unless they just got incredibly unlucky. Because the first Blood Moon we saw was in Game 3, and the Blood Moon Jund deck that I was playing at one point, just for one league, but it had 4 Blood Moons, and honestly seemed like the best Jund variation that I'd seen in a long time.
Yeah, it lets you win some games that you don't deserve to win, like that one.
Well, it's not even deserve to. I mean, it's just like Jund is basically outclassed, so you have to cheese people. And like, it was basically the black-red mid-range deck, which is good now, adding some green for some cards. So we're gonna mull this. So we're gonna keep this. Bottom our redundant Wrenn and Six. Are we? No, we're not.
Probably.
No, just in case we get thought seized.
If we were on the draw or on the play.
Yeah, if we were on the play, it'd be different. If we were on the play, I could confidently keep the Wrenn and Six. Although I'd still probably ship one of them just in case we ended up against a Force of Negation deck.
Oh, come on! Flooded Strand's a fair deck.
I hope
Flooded
so.
Strand is a fair deck.
We are play Prismatic Vista.
Why did we play the Vista, not just the Misty?
Oh, probably.
The Misty.
Yeah, probably. I'm stuck on Legacy because Legacy's stuck on me.
All right. I don't even know what that means, but.
Oh, I don't know what it was an ad for, but it was an ad for something. I'm stuck on something because something's stuck on me. I don't remember what it was.
It's the mirror. We get to body them. We need to find a commandeer at some point, but
Roy with the commentary of who's a fair deck? You are. Yes, you are. All right. So I did screw up. So now we got to shock ourselves, but it'll be fine in this matchup.
Cards that are scary in this matchup are just Omnath. It's the only card that can cause us any trouble.
So this can get a forest, and this one will get a Scalding Tarn that we have?
A Steam Vents.
Or sorry, Steam Vents. Yeah. All right, cool. And honestly, I would prefer if they didn't have the Force of Negation here.
Yeah.
Not that we can't Wrenn and Six next turn. It's just gonna suck to be a turn behind like that, and a turn behind being a turn behind. We're already a turn behind. And we did not have a commandeer for their Wrenn and Six. This pause feels like Force.
Maybe.
Are we Legacy now? Opponent? Are we Legacy? Whew! We're not Legacy. Thank God. Also, I would prefer if they didn't have Teferi here.
Their deck usually plays 2 3-mana Teferi and 1 5-mana, and then some Jason Mind Sculptors.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've got Growth Spiral coming up, so that's pretty good. Oh, also the Veil of Summer. I mean, I'm not saying. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So if they Omnath, am I going to go main phase Verdict them?
Probably.
Huh. All right. But they're gonna play if they play Omnath this turn, they're playing Omnath on 4 mana without the ability to make a land drop. So that's unless they okay, good. That's not a growth spiral. I accept your choices, opponent. I accept your choices. Yep. Recurring the Triome. So they're planning... they're going to discard a hand size? Okay. You do you, Doge. You do you. I would like to play Growth Spiral. Okay, then. Put the Triome in, fetch the other Triome?
Don't play the Triome because
we
want to be able to cycle it.
Sure. So I'll put the Breeding Pool in. Fetch the Jeskai's Triome. This way we don't have any tap lands left in our deck.
Got 2 left, but it's fine.
What?
Field
mandatory type. Oh, yeah, field. The field is not... Field doesn't produce colors. Field is an entirely different category.
Pass that one. Pass that one.
Hey, opponent, look, it's just a regular turn. Hey, look at me. I'm a control deck. I'm just playing a regular control deck turn. I'm going to pick up this land for value. I'm going to play it out here. You know, whatever. You know what? Let's play Teferi in this totally in the blind matchup where I ain't even know what you was playing. I mean, who would be playing Veil of Summer? That'd be crazy.
Cryptic me.
Oh. So he won.
Hog.
Plus. Okay. Pass the turn.
Or. Just every moment this deck.
I'm just telling you, I want to see the portrayal of Teferi where he's from Manhattan. Hey, listen, I know you want to play. I know you want to play instants. Lots of people want lots of things, but it's not in the cards for you today. And if you're gonna push the issue, I'm gonna have to bust your kneecaps.
What are you doing? I'm taking my turn.
Get the out of here. What do you got? What do you got? Picks up the Triumph. Sure. What are you gonna do? Discard the hand size again? Yep, that's a card. So they can play and fetch here, and they will have 5 mana with which to do. Bleh.
Teferi.
Could be
the scary one.
Could be. But if they try to tuck my Teferi, we veil it, then we ping that, and we wrath.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I actually don't know if we would ping it because their Wrenn and Six is also on 7 right now.
I see that. That is...
Okay. This is the scary part.
This is much worse. Well, can't stop that one. Maybe they want to have a land. Cough.
Well, even if they... Well, we know they have the land, but...
Yeah.
The thing is that it doesn't actually kill any of our planeswalkers.
No.
And it is bad, though. I will agree.
Yeah. Wow, it's like you played this matchup before that you said Omnath was going to be a bad card for us. So do we have to Wrenn and Six ping the Wrenn and Six this turn, probably?
Yep.
Alright. Off the wall, modern deck, of course, Lawson is here. What is up, Tan and Gray?
Hey! How you doing tonight, buddy?
Tannen, you are, you're quite the human being. Confirm or deny? It's a softball question. It's a softball question. Was Omnath ever in this deck, asks Roy the Boy.
No.
Alright, so we're pinging the Wrenn and Six and casting Wrath?
Probably.
Yeah. Sucks to be me. But we have Force of Negation and Veil of Summer, so could be worse. Need the white. That one. Boop. Get out of here. All right. Pass the turn.
Nightmare Weaver.
Whoa!
Coming in with the rate of 13 people.
That is a holy number.
Giglio, how we doing tonight?
You can run, but you can't glide.
Oh, you don't have the McRib set up? Oh.
What the hell's the McRib setup? I mean, I know what the McRib is.
Let me go get it for you real quick.
Uh-huh. Yikes! God, that's so bad. Well,
maybe they don't have another growth spiral.
Can't veil that one. All right, I'm on it. I see what to do. Grab the thing. Adcom. McRib. The. All right. All right. You got it, you filthy animals. I envisioned it more as a pork-flavored barbecue sandwich. I mean, yes?
Oh.
Yeah, remember how you were excited about this matchup, Lawson? This doesn't seem that good.
Yeah. Omnath is the actual factual only card in the matchup that is bad. We also never found any of our 4 Commandeers.
Right.
We also haven't found any Uros. And our opponent was on the play, and they had
the nuts.
You know.
Yeah. All right. So, are we gonna Mystic Sanctuary our Verdict and Verdict? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, Ashiok, that is the one and only Mr. Zandman.
Yeah, he's a good friend of my stream, and he tries to teach me how to be better. Occasionally, I 5-0 with decks that he created.
Ashiok, how are we doing on being the best GeoGuessr player in the Magic the Gathering community?
Also, more importantly, I saw your stream title earlier today, and then I saw the stream title after that. Did you win the Pioneer Challenge, or did you just make it your title before you had, and then you had an embarrassingly awful run, and you had to change it? I honestly don't know. I'm just asking because, yeah, you were. Yeah, the flip you were. Come on, man. Cut that shit out.
I love it.
No, I don't love it. Cut that shit out, dude. Cut that shit out. People don't appreciate that crap. Got against 2 bad matchup. I don't care. Don't post that you won the challenge when you haven't even started. I detest clickbait. I really do. Like, we gotta have some freaking... People don't appreciate that you're ugly, but here we are. Ouch. The soul-rending burn. Listen, mister, I didn't have a camera for months, and now I live in a bubble. Which, by the way, if you actually do live in a bubble, my bad.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, we're still playing this match Magic. I forgot.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're watching it burn. Ash, seriously, I'm serious. When I saw your camera setup, I was like, there's a handsome dude. Wait, it looks like he's either in an unfinished basement or attic, or maybe he lives in a bubble. And I thought, that makes sense.
You're talking to Ashiok or to me?
Ashiok. No, I've seen your place. You don't look like you live in a bubble. He's in an unfinished basement. But it looks like a bubble because it looks like there's like plastic wrap on the walls. Like, have you ever saw the Seinfeld episode where they visit the boy in the bubble? It's like the bubble wall of plastic.
We're in this game for some reason. We get to Teferi, we get to Wrenn and Six, we get to Painter Servant.
Yeah, I guess so. We still got this Veil of Summer from turn 1.
Named for you.
Counter me. Force. Come on, man. Where's the force? Use the force, Balserman.
Well, you have a Teferi in play, so...
Shh. I want to force them.
The Triome. Get the Triome. Let's be.
What? Oh, my bad. I want to make land drops.
Oh, that's fair. I forgot. I didn't know we had made it.
We had not made a land drop. We still have a Mystic Sanctuary. Am I playing Painter here? I am, right?
Yeah. Blue.
Oh, I know. The world is blue. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Classic dumbass. No, listen, I have never claimed to be intelligent or good at Magic. I've just put in enough reps to make enough mistakes to recognize the mistakes for what they are. But it turns out the game is constantly changing, so that doesn't actually work in the long run. Or it kind of does. Depends on the pace of change.
I would note that this game looks like it's going to be going longer, so I would just play a little quicker.
Agreed, but most of the problem right now is the fact that my client is lagged to hell. Like everything I do loses me like an extra 2 seconds on clock because the client's like, wait, okay. But thank you. I am trying.
If you need to, you can stop the Discord stream.
No, come on now.
This map is pretty linear at this point.
Listen. I 5-0'd last night. We don't 5-0 on this channel, so we got a free league, and we're going to play this one for YouTube. With me and the Zanman playing Painter Servant in Modern.
Well, and I get to verbally assault Ashiok in chat, which is like
dude, you and me both. I call them boy in the bubble. Hey, you know what's really fun? Hey, you know that path exile of yours? Boom! You got a second one? I don't care. All my shit's got hexproof. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, that's right. Back the flip off. Step off my Painter Servant. You know what this thing's gonna do? It's gonna ping your Wrenn and Six. Okay. So we'll pick up the Triome.
Now we need to pick up Triome, and now we can basically always have up a Veil of Summer if we need it through Mystic Sanctuary.
Jam that. Plus this. I said plus that. Jeez. All right. Get him.
It's rough.
Get him. Boop.
Hey-ya! Yeah.
You see that sword that the Painter Servant has? It's baller. I think it's a sword. Might just be a stick.
It's a poking stick.
It's a poking stick.
Yeah.
Stop poking me. The client needs a restart. No, that's not the problem, Georgie. The problem is I'm streaming to Twitch and I'm streaming to Discord and my little laptop can't take it. Yeah, that's fine. We still have more basics. Yeah. As long as I got 3 islands, I am unconcerned. That is the last basic. All right, do it one more time. Then I might care. You could have veiled that. Yeah, we could have. That is a technically correct play.
But then it's not Cryptic Command.
Right. We wouldn't have drawn a card. And remember, drawing cards is the most important thing in Magic. Way more important than winning is just drawing cards. This is a fact. This is the way. By the way, with GeoGuessr, I had the weirdest fucking guess. Yo, tell me what's up. I gots to know. I gots to have it, baby. I gots to have it, baby.
Emotional wins.
They have 7 cards in hand. 7. They had like what was their Wrenn and Six on? Like 6?
7 at that point because it had just ticked out back up to 7.
I didn't even know Sugandi's was a real place. Made me hella upset. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been Andorra. All right, so you get Klothys in here. Klothys. We get Klothys in here. Klothys, God of Destiny.
Get out of here, Verdicts.
Yeah. Even though you were very useful in killing Omnath, thank you for your service. But you're no longer needed.
If you want to, it's actually also fine to leave in 1 Supreme Verdict and just trim a Painter Servant.
Sure.
These are all things
probably too late to try to fix it. Dear Magic Online, Listen. Oh, no. Don't you give me the beach ball. I know I'm on Windows, so it's not the beach. Stop. You stop. Oh, no.
It's dancing.
Andorra is a really easy guess, to be honest. Listen. Maybe because you've gone through the Canadian education system, but... Can I keep this on the draw? I mean, I'm gonna do it.
Probably not, but...
It's so, like...
Wrenn and Six is the best card, followed by Commandeer.
It's so close. Did they
This is a pretty easy 6 for me.
So we ship it?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Read my other message, you dumbass. I'm ready for my ban. No. You're not getting banned.
I think I have that power, though.
So this is fine.
This hand's great.
Yeah. I mean, well, it doesn't have a fetch, but...
Yeah, but we're just putting Island on bottom.
Yeah. If this opponent Blood Moons us...
One thing I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Suck on D's that.
Sugon D's.
Yes.
I'm glad that Roy was laughing at Blood Moon and not at Ashiok's thing. Now I can go eat. Go eat, you skinny bastard. Do I jam this Wrenn and Six anyway?
I kind of want to just jam this painter servant named Blue.
Sure, I'm in. Then we got Commandeer live for their Teferi, right?
I'm blue.
I got my blue eyes and my blue window. Blue like my Corvette. I parked in outside. Listen, folks, I'm very old. I'm an old man.
Oh, if they play Teferi, are we commandeering it? Asking
Dude,
for a friend.
We're pitching Force and Field of the Dead, right?
No, I'm just pitching
Force and Hallowed Fountain?
That's not commandeerable, opponent. You're cheating. Fine.
Listen, I'm not going to call you a bad person. I'm just going to call you a poorly manufactured human.
Brain no work, no good.
Fetch line. All right. So, Island?
Wrenn and Six. No, just Wrenn and Six Field of Dead, probably.
Sure.
Right?
Fair enough.
You start getting counters on it.
Yeah. Nope. I did it backwards.
You did do it backwards.
Don't you dare mystical dispute. You can't. It's not legal. Although your Flooded Strand is blue. Listen. It's blue.
Force of Negation.
Force. We could turn the Force on the Force.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah? Alright. Fair enough. We didn't have a fetch land. Listen. I didn't want to resolve that anyway. You know what you wanted to resolve? You want to resolve your 5-cost Teferi next turn. I'm not saying, but I am saying. I'm not saying. I'm super saying.
I mean, they're just also able to play Uro now, though.
Shh. They're going to play Teferi. It's way more efficient, like we did that other game. No.
Speaking of, I think we just win that other game if we played Uro. Now that I think about it, it's better against exactly the thing that happened to us.
Hey! They could have played Liliana though. That was a totally reasonable thing that they could have done. Although most of those decks are getting off of Liliana.
Yes, Commandeer is still on the stack. You actually can't have Force of Negation retarget Force of Negation. I don't know if that's a bug.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Because that should not be how that works. So we're in big trouble.
Yep.
Pass the turn. They don't know that we're on Commandeer, do they?
They do not.
Huh. Wild. It's just amazing how they've played like 0 non-creature spells in that deck.
Yep, we've been incredibly unlucky twice now.
Fair enough. Twice now. We also had the 2 previous matches where we died.
Yeah, well, I'm saying in the Jun matchup, similar issue.
Sure. Yeah. Well, and all the non-creature spells they played were totally irrelevant. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that zombie.
Yep, the zombie is sweet.
The zombie looks great. Looks like it's from Innistrad. It's not a zombie, it's a scob. Stop it.
Plays Uro, fetch land, fetch Omnath.
Yeah, I would love it. I would love it. Plays nothing. Oh, so they have Cryptic?
Cryptic.
So, if we Cryptic bounce their Uro, they go Cryptic counter bounce. We can point the counter at the Commandeer. Well, counter draw. So we just point the counter at the Commandeer and then it fizzles. That's not that good. So are we going tap draw?
Probably bounce. Yeah, no, it's probably bounce draw. It's not great, but
well, but this is better for us if they Cryptic. Do you think they play Veil? Yes, 100%. There are Veils in their 75.
Most lists, the sideboard for the 4-color deck has 2 Veils.
Yeah, it's like 1 to 2. Am I grabbing that, or am I just forcing it?
I think you're just forcing it.
Get out of here with your blue card. Why would you target their stuff? Because I don't like we're in such a crap spot anyway, Roy, that it basically doesn't matter. Like we have to be lucky to get out of this. So I would rather go for the reasonable upside of getting rid of an Uro when they can't recast it than the very, very medium play of tap their shit.
Also, by having played Island and not the Hallowed Fountain last turn, now we can't actually play as Teferi.
Oh shit, you right. I am not used to playing 4 colors, but not black.
Mm-hmm.
Totally serious. I'm not even messing around. Yep. All right, so we can scoop this one.
Yep.
Yeah, shame scoop. Max punished. Life is not fair. I frequently feel like I get maximally punished.
Well, let's have a keepable 7 and have our opponent have a draw that includes non-creature spells.
That would be nice.
They played 1 non-creature spell that whole game. It was, or they played 2. They played a Force of Negation and a Lightning Bolt. So
they played the Lightning Bolt too. Like, wild. Life's not fair. Life is not fair, Jiggy. You right, dog.
Jiggy, how are we doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, Arun is.
Sorry for not getting to your dono list. I'll get to that next time I stream.
Which list did he donate? Is it the Grixis Grinding Breach? This hand seems fine.
Yep.
Like, I'm not throwing him out of bed for eating a sandwich. Jiggy's hooked on the Grixis Grinding Breach. I too am working on my show notes for tomorrow by doing this. Playing a deck innovated on the Painter Servant concept by one of the great modern minds of our time.
I like to think that I am just the angriest modern mind.
Hi, Lynn. Hi, Schwen. Why am I the best? I mean, I 5-0'd out of nothing by playing no bad cards Painter last night, but that was mostly your doing, so. That's literally exactly what we want. Okay, so am I fetching the Jeskai Triome here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That or Hallowed Fountain. It's close, but I think you just go get the tricolor.
Moto. I told you which one I wanted.
Moto?
I told you. Listen, I've been good to you. It's been a long, beautiful year of this relationship, but I've been good to you. So please. Also, come on, man. You did it mostly on your own. I know what you're talking about. Listen, we also got exceptionally lucky. But, all right, if you want to be pushy...
Teferi, Pog.
If you want to be pushy about it, yes, I will take a tiny, tiny amount of credit for what happened. But it was a good time.
Zach, if you don't want to take the compliment, I'll take it for you.
Oh, you take it for me. Just take it. You're good at that.
Plus.
Listen, you're good at taking it.
My brain is so big.
Oh, yeah. Just swell that big brain of yours.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing you're better at than Magic is being humble.
Yep.
Humility, by the way, very complicated Magic card. Turns out.
One of my favorite things is that there's just so many things that I get to be humble about, you know?
Yeah. You are tremendous. You know, before you played Commandeer, people said you couldn't play Commandeer in Modern. Some people...
And you still probably shouldn't.
Well, shouldn't isn't a matter of... So I'm pitching Verdict for this.
Yep.
Yeah. And then if we don't hit a land naturally, I'm going to Teferi to try to draw one, because I would really like to cast the big Teferi.
Yep.
And just lock this game away. Yeah,
also,
never
if we
mind.
had a Commandeer there...
Didn't even need it. Ain't even need it. Is there something I can reset here that's relevant? Force of Negation?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah? Seems good? Seems like our opponent might never be able to win. Seems like the play draw disparity in Modern has never been bigger.
You can't tell if you are accidentally joking or...
No, I'm just choking on the Modern... I'm choking on my own rage here. Listen. All I'm saying... I think I'm down taking this Teferi just to draw a card now. I know they could have Bolt, but...
Yeah, I'm just plus it.
I want the maximum amount of shots at things that deal with their haymakers, like that. Not that I can cast it this turn, but no. So while I love Force of Negation, somehow it feels like all it's done is increase some of the variance between the play draw disparity, and I don't have the word. I'm not smart enough to tell you why, but I still think it's true. So yeah. I mean, I don't love it.
Or you can just play Veil of Summer and then down take your Teferi on it. All roads lead to Rome. You do what you want.
Well, I don't want to just do what I want. I want to play the smart thing.
I believe the smart play is just Veil.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. I'd like to cantrip a... Oh, no, the smart play was just to draw hot. The smart play was draw hot. Just draw the best cards. Oh, rats. They drew with their Teferi. They found the line. Okay. Maybe we'll draw Wrenn and Six. Oh, there was their Bolt. That feels good. That feels good.
Hello.
So first, let's get this nerd out of here, right?
Yep.
Then, let's taunt the Force of Negation in our opponent's hand. Yep.
And then hopefully they play their own Big Teferi or something.
Big Teferi wouldn't be my favorite. You need to reboot MTGO to fix that lag. Diluted fruitcake? No, I do not. I need to stop streaming to... Yes, please!
Well, here's the question. Here's the question.
We reset the Commandeer. No, I can't get Mystic Sanctuary and trigger my field.
So we could get 2 Field of Deads, or a Field of Dead and another land. Like just.
Oh no! You know what? You know what? Let's just ask our opponents if it's over. Is it over? Have you had enough? I think we won.
We could have just gotten Field of the Dead, fetch land, and then during our upkeep reset Commandeer, and then
sure.
Plus,
I am gonna reset the client just in case it helps any amount.
Meanwhile,
sure.
You know, it's getting really, really, really brutal. Meanwhile, yeah, I set up a transition on my Stream Decker. On my OBS Streamlabs. Streamlabs. It's the words I wanted. No, yeah. So for anyone who's telling me that the MTGO lag is going to stop if I restart the client, I just started typing in MTGO so I could reboot it, and my Windows is like MTGO.
Beep boop.
Beep boop. Computer code. Yo, you go, girl.
Be nice.
Yeah, I'm also gonna fill up my water. Maybe grab some carbonated water while MTGO is reloading. Hey, y'all like that moto sound here? Huh? Like that highly produced video game sound? Yeah, no, Schwen, yeah, there was a time where Decay wasn't playable, and we're still kind of in it because of Veil of Summer, but the blue decks, by and large, are playing Teferis, and they're not... It's just like... Modern has become such a freaking bloodbath massacre of, like...
Meanwhile,
hitting each other. So it's like, you play Abrupt Decay to dodge Force of Negation, but it doesn't dodge Veil of Summer. It's like, ugh. Modern meta clip? Oh my god, yeah, Georgie boy, that was... Cave Dan helped me write that on stream while I was playing a prelim, and that is like my great Reddit post of my life, basically. I feel like at this point my contributions to the Magic community have been like the right combination of funny and heartwarming in a way I would love, and I could just leave happily. Not that I'm planning on going anywhere, I'm just saying I could. I'll be back in a second. Alrighty then. Hey, you know what? Until we find our match, I'll leave the Simpsons meme clip on because it's kind of glorious. The turn 1 kills reference was in reference to Neobrand, which obviously is less of a deal now. But Oops All Spells is still kind of falls in the same realm. They don't really have a turn 1. I mean, Belcher technically does. But you know, actually Lawson's not. Well, I'm going to hit the Q button and see if everything syncs up perfectly. I'm hoping it does.
I am here.
Oh, you are here. You glorious bastard.
I wasn't sure if I had muted or not. So y'all did not hear me yell at my dog.
All right. BRB. What? Like 2 seconds.
Oh my god, chat. Y'all are locked in here with me. How are we doing tonight, y'all? Chat, I have a fun story for y'all that Zach does not get to enjoy because he's not here and doesn't care about me. That's my take. I love my dogs to death. They're phenomenal. They're Shetland sheepdogs. If you're a I don't want to say age 30 or older, you will know these dogs as miniature lassies. They're so cute and they're so smart.
All right.
Biscuit has been upset every time I leave the house nowadays because I leave him on his own. He has made it almost impossible for me to leave, for he has eaten almost all of my face masks.
Oh my god, of course they would. That's adorable. Dogs eating face masks.
He doesn't eat the whole thing, just the strings. He
just
goes,
the strings.
Oh, you can't leave now.
I have it right here. My aunt at the beginning of the pandemic, my aunt, I say aunt because it, makes it sound different from the word aunt, made these by hand, which besides having delightful sort of Toronto Maple Leafs themed maple leafs on them, the straps may be this exact same material that they used to like make bra straps in like the 80s, which is always hilarious to me. Like,
see, I don't know much about bras from the 80s.
Oh, well.
From the late 90s.
Let me tell you something as a man of
Let
experience.
me tell you.
As a man of experience, they chafed a lot more than the ones in the 90s. I've worn them a couple times. No. All right. Meanwhile, in our matchup.
By the way, face bras.
Face bras. Yeah, by some people, perhaps, Roy. Perhaps the exact kind of people you shouldn't be listening to what they call anything.
Oh. Welcome to the Chuckle Hut with me and Eddie.
We call it Just for Laughs up here in Canada. That's the famous one. I mean, I feel like I can keep this on the play because I'm that level of greedy. And
yeah, I'm in.
Because if they Inquisition me, it's like, yep, you got me. On a serious note... Sorry, what?
So, like, this is actually a really interesting kind of hand. Because this is a 6-card hand. Let's be very honest.
No, totally.
Because in every matchup, one of these 2 cards has almost no text.
But because of... Whoa! That is exactly what we wanted to draw to balance it out.
Yep.
Blue-green. Do I want to... No.
Probably not. Probably just won't happen.
Yeah. But I feel like there's just not going to be a lot of targets for either of those spells, right?
Yep.
Potentially. So this is probably the canister style blue-green Titan. If I had to guess. Okay. Yeah, I'll shock. I should have just played the island. I didn't think it out ahead of time. I knew I wanted to play an island this turn to turn on my future Mystic Sanctuaries. But anyway.
My beverage of choice was a whole gallon of sweet tea.
Wow! Opponent on an explore deck missed their 4th land. Yikes!
Resolves.
Yeah. mean, I really want to force this. I'm not going... Well, I mean, I can growth spiral into force on this.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because most of their threats are creatures. So I really kind of want to diffuse their tempo at this point when they've shown that their hand is so weak. Okay. Kind of want to grab like.
I would just get
Steam
Temple Garden
Vents?
here.
Temple Garden? You want double white?
Yep.
Okay. Like, I mean, obviously, I see why you want double white. I'm just saying it's, like, not currently relevant. All right. So we're playing the 4 of Veil of Summer deck. Let's see the mirror match against our opponent on 4 of Mystical Dispute. Nope. All right. So we drew this Uro, which is going to be good.
I agree.
Okay. I've now stopped F6ing this turn because they hit their 4th land and I don't know. Ooh. Alright.
Oh, wait. They might just be a weird version of this deck.
Yeah. They have 2 mana open. I really don't want to commandeer this.
Yeah, I don't either, but it's cool to see.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they're a Titan pile.
Yeah. Roy, the reason we didn't commandeer is way too likely they had mana leak or remand. So, Uro.
Yep. Start
Oh
with
yeah,
Misty.
to dodge the mana leak. Yeah. With the Misty?
Yep.
Yeah, because we can reset the yeah. So if Uro resolves, we respond to the trigger by fetching, right?
Oh. Cute. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Yep, that's fine. Hold on now, I'm going to do it again. Uro says, hold my beer. Hold my beer.
Second verse, same as the first.
A whole lot louder. Yeah, a little bit worse.
A little bit worse.
A little bit worse.
You need green mana.
Hey, I tried to tap on the green mana, but it didn't like me. Oh, it's the first one. All right. I really wish they would tricolor these frames so I knew what I could hold down W to get out of them.
I just know that if I hold down W on that one, I get green. If I hold down W on the other one, I get blue.
Yeah, because it's primary blue, white, and then red. You miss beer. Oh, Roy. You will drink again. Please, Teferi. Please go get white mana into Teferi. Do it. Do it. Big Teferi. 5-drop. It's a haymaker. I'll never be able to survive. You will crush me with value.
Also take an Hour of Promise.
Jace? Jace the Mind Sculptor? Also fine.
Hour of Promise me. Jace.
They know you have Force of Negation in your hand. Yeah, but maybe they don't care.
Make us have it.
Ooh. That's a good one. Dear opponent, stop making me feel bad that I put the Force of Negation. Ooh. This is irrelevant.
I just say go here.
Yeah, fair enough.
We can just hard cast the Commandeer.
Well, just gotta hope they play something. Because they can just start going nuts with the field. Well, not nuts, but they could start getting field value. With fetch land. It's the perfect awful scenario. Yay! All right, everyone. I want you to know something. Just like every other league I've ever played, the only goal is to try to 2-3. Anything we do better than that is a miracle. Can you stop? Could you just try to have any amount of consideration for your opponent here? I mean, I guess they did when they fetched that second breeding pool. But seriously, a point.
Math hard. Number's not easy.
No, ask any Tron player. Counting to 7 is incredibly difficult. Well, maybe they'll start casting stuff.
They're gonna fetch here. Come on, opponent. You know you want to cast that Hour of Promise in your hand.
I really hope they do.
I do too. I do too, man.
I would like to pitch for Commandeer and then for Veil of Summer their counter. Because somehow I don't have an 8th land. This looks awful. I agree, Jake. I agree. This does look awful. I mean, we're going to verdict next. That's a second field. They have 2 fields and a 7-card hand. They just don't need to do anything anymore, and we've lost.
Yep, we need to find Teferi.
Yeah.
3-mana Teferi to get us back in.
But their Wrenn and Six is on 7 as well.
Yeah.
Well...
No, I don't think we can play it here because we have.
We have to verdict.
We have to verdict here.
Yeah. See ya. They proactively sacked their fetch land, but then the Wrenn and Six is good.
You just Painter's name blue.
I guess so.
Well, in the next turn, we can just start with Veil of Summer, make our spells uncounterable, jam a Teferi.
I don't know how that wins us the game, but all right. I'm in.
Our way to win this game is eventually setting up a Cryptic loop.
Sure. We do have an Uro in the graveyard. Like.
Yep.
What in the hell?
Yep. Snap that off.
Well,
I would like another turn.
All right. I guess I could take a turn. I don't know. Seems fun. I'm not mad.
And now we can pressure the Wrenn and Six so they can't ult it, and then we get to
cast
put an Uro into play. And...
Correct. Wow. So we could fetch, but we can't do anything with it. We can't reset, so we just got to play the Uro first and see what we draw. Well, we'll attack first.
So if we play Wrenn and Six,
yes,
and then we get Forest, we can't quite do enough. That's what I'm saying. Okay,
we could play the Wrenn and Six, right? Play the land, fetch the land, and then play the Uro.
Yeah, but then we can't hold up Veil. How important is holding up Veil?
Can we not? What are we short on green?
Short on green, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play the Uro. I mean,
yeah. I think so.
We've been pretty damn lucky here. Oh. Just tapped one of these. Oh, I see. No. I see what I did.
Oh, we can't. Green, blue.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, we can run. Yeah, so we should run in 6 and then go get a basic forest.
Yeah. I thought so. I was like, Zan's smarter than me, so if he says we can't do it, we can't do it. But, oh, please. Please hit me with something. No? All right. Just the rage pause. Got it. I mean, rage might be a strong word, but.
Correct word. I love it.
Oh, we had more than enough. Huh. Wild.
Yeah. Forgot that the Wrenn and Six was going to get us another green source.
I don't hate that.
Don't hate it at all.
Nope. All right.
Opponents
What
at
do you
12.
get?
We have an Uro.
Triggers.
Woo.
With a fetch land, as always. Oh, the zombies look so cool. Where's that going? I can let it go, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I just the concern is them dealing with either of these cards, and obviously if they follow up with a path, I'm gonna feel really crappy. But like,
they're not playing white though.
Are they not? Oh, they're not. They're playing Teamer non-Scapeshift? Oh. They're playing Nexus and Time Warp.
Oh, they're playing my deck.
Rude. What?
They're playing my deck. They're
what,
playing
taking turns
Wrenn and
with
Sixes.
field?
Yeah, it's just the fact that Time Warp and Wrenn and Six is
No, I agree with you. I just
great.
Woof.
Love it.
Woof. No, I agree with you. I mean, I love Time Warp and Wrenn and Six. I just Nexus too. Nexus feels really excessive.
And usually it's like a 1 or 2 of.
Sure. No, I mean it's a one of kind of
one
card. I mean, I don't know if you ever play more than one. I wouldn't want to. It's not really though, Jig, because if you sort of half go off, it's like everything you need. So Klothys is the thing here, right?
Yep, Klothys, Takeout, Supreme Verdict.
Yeah.
Field in that deck is also so that in matchups like this, where they just counter all your spells that have text.
Yeah, you just roll up to field.
Uncounterable. That just win.
Because these decks are like not able to play Field of Ruin or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why one of the decks I really like right now is Sultai Wilderness Reclamation with no Field of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't bother with that arms race, and you just play the game where you're like, no, Field is fine. I'll just Cryptic Lock. I'm better.
Yeah.
I'm better in longer games.
I got in an argument on Reddit this morning with someone who was talking about how the Cryptic Locks with Mystic Sanctuary isn't actually a thing that happens that much, and that he can say that with confidence because he plays a whole bunch of Grixis Control. And I'm just like,
wow,
yeah, your deck doesn't do it very much because your deck's bad. Like, you don't have ways to do it.
You're not good at getting the game state to the point where that matters.
Yeah.
This is not great, but I kind of want to keep it and then die.
I also kind of want to keep it.
All right, let's roll. Listen, we're going to draw the nuts. It's going to be perfect. Everyone's going to live.
I would have played Field the Dead here.
All right, fair enough.
Small things.
Yeah. The only card that's going to make it relevant that we draw is Growth Spiral. Right, I can just play it now. Like, it doesn't feel any...
I was just going to jam this Painter Servant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sure. The Painter Servant doesn't matter right now because we don't... Like, all of our cards are blue except for the land, which we definitely don't want to pitch.
I just want to get it in play because...
Wrenn and Six. Ah! Stop it. You realize I haven't cast one, like, particularly good Commandeer this entire league? Not one. We cast it on the Nexus, and it was next to irrelevant.
It was cute.
It was very cute. It was adorable. Wasn't very good, but it was cute. Listen, I don't mind losing, but I would like some fireworks while I lose, please.
Chase the Mind Sculptor Rust opponent. Damn it.
Please.
So boring opponent. So
it's because they're playing a good deck and they're playing it well. God bless it.
And a pitchable card, I see.
Ping you for 1. All right. Listen, opponent. Let's make a deal. You play Jace with Veil backup, and I will pitch 5 cards at it. 5.
Well, probably just 3. You'll just commandeer it.
No, I'll pitch 5. I will force the Veil irrelevantly.
No, can't do that.
I don't need to do it, but I can. I love that they banned Field of the Dead from Standard, and they still had to ban Growth Spiral.
Yeah, that is a thing that happened.
I think this deck needs more lands.
Hey man, I agree.
All right.
That force that's currently in your deck was bounce land in my list.
Sure. So...
Incredibly rude.
No.
Yeah, that happens. Oh, you just want to bounce one of their lands? Okay, yeah, that's cute.
Well, I mean,
okay.
Come on. I mean...
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Pitch Painter
Please
Force. What if I did that? What if that was my Cryptic Command? Hey-o! Get the flip out. Get out of here. Done with your ass.
Reunion. They just pick up their Cryptic.
Womp womp.
Oh, I thought it didn't resolve because we had a Field of the Dead in our hand afterwards.
Yeah.
No, we just drew it. Okay.
Roy, it's not weird. It doesn't let you change modes. That is how copying spells or controlling spells works. Modes are like, they basically erase all the other text on the card except for the modes you chose while the card is on the stack. Also, same with dividing things. So if you kick a fight with fire and the other person copies it, let's say that you split it like 3-2-2, they also have to split their copy 3-2-2. I don't even remember. I think it does 10 damage, but whatever. Whatever they split, whatever numbers they choose, the copy must do exactly that.
Mine.
I'm not saying, but...
I want to keep this force. You want to keep the
force? Oh, right, I see. Well, what am I pitching? Teferi and Cryptic?
Oh.
Field and Cryptic?
You're right, we have to keep the Cryptic, but I hate it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Alright.
Teferi Field. Thank you.
I know you may have been ready. You may have been ready for one Commandeer, but what if I had 2 Commandeers? Yoink!
Don't call it a comeback. Been here for years.
What if you only had one shot, one chance? Oh! Let me tell you something. You better lose.
Brainstorm.
Put back Klothys and Cryptic?
Yep.
Jam Teferi with Veil backup? Seems good.
It's happening.
They spotted me. Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it, because no matter what I draw, I can force next turn. This is a free twofer. If you put a tap land into play, I'm gonna tilt off a little bit. I'm gonna get just as mad at you as I do against those relic players.
Mystical Dispute my spell opponent. I wish you would.
I wish you would. No, wait, no. Put Cryptic back on top. For the love of God. I'm about to resolve a Teferi with a Veil in my hand. Please put the Cryptic on top and cast nothing. All right, fair enough. All right.
Okay,
Pay 3. Nah.
Do we have to -3 here so that we don't have to pitch the Cryptic?
I mean, I'm going to, and I'm just gonna take the I'm gonna bite the bullet if they have Bolt, because they have to make the Sophie's choice here.
Yeah.
Like, they either bolt the Jace or bolt the Teferi, and both cards are brutal for them.
Yeah. It's just gross that Field of Dead can technically start threatening our Planeswalkers, but I guess we're also just getting to the point where we're close to a Cryptic lock if we just find some fetches.
Mm-hmm. Cryptic lock with Teferi. Feels good. What if we didn't? I'm pitching Klothys. I hate it, but I'm doing it. Get out of here. How many bolts do you have? Ha! Oh my god. I'm resetting Veil right now. Wait, can I?
Well,
I cannot.
I
cannot. All right. Plus Brainstorm. See what's up.
Garbage time. You don't have to go home, but you can't. Well,
they still have the double, or they still have the field, so I could dig out of this, but all right. I was complaining about Commandeer, and Commandeer came through for me. I'm sorry I said those things that I said, Commandeer. You were disappointing. You were disappointing. But I'm not disappointed anymore. So we fetch blue.
Resolves?
What do you mean resolves?
Do we care?
Do we care? I guess I don't. I don't.
That's fair. That's fair. No. We can stop them from possibly having lands.
Yeah, I want the 2-for-1, right? And I still have a Veil up here, so I don't feel unsafe. I mean, again, if they have a Bolt here, that means they probably didn't cast it last turn. Which is there we go.
If they have Bolt,
Bang.
we just Veil of Summer it. So.
Right, that's true. They hit their second island and their second Snow-Covered Island. Yikes. Wow. It's all everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yep. Let's set up this Cryptic Command back on top.
You think so?
Yeah.
We don't want to play Teferi here with Veil back up?
I think all roads lead to Rome. You can take any game actions you want at this point, I think.
Fair enough. Cryptic on top. Yes. I think I want to play Teferi. They don't have any zombies yet, and they're not threatening them. So I feel like this is fine. I feel like this gives us more potential outs for things that I hadn't anticipated.
Use Jace.
I did. Did I not?
No, you did not. You did.
I did not. Oh, sorry. The client seizing up nonstop is incredibly distracting. Yeah. All right. Would you like to unsummon my painter? Come at me. Okay. Wise choice. Of course, our big Teferi's going to tuck your Jace, so, you know. Had to put the kid down. You missed the beginning of this massacre, Brian, where we double commandeered. What was the first spell we commandeered?
Cryptic Command. We bounced their land.
We commandeered Cryptic, and then we commandeered their Jace. It was glorious. All right. So, plus Brainstorm. Wow. Reset Commandeer?
Yep.
Then Brainstorm. Man, I hope I have enough blue cards to pitch this Commandeer. Poke.
Blitz.
What up, B?
How are we doing tonight, buddy?
I'll float 2 mana.
That you're low on clock.
I'm aware of that. Listen, if we lose the clock, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm just not. Too smart, thin, and... Well, I'm not thin, but...
I weigh 160 pounds, so I'll take whatever you need me to hold.
I'm at about 185 right now. But that's...
Yeah, you're still thin.
Considering once upon a time I was 235, I'll take it. Sure.
How tall are you, Zach?
5'11".
5'11"? Okay. By the way, I'm very proud of you. I don't think I've ever heard someone on the internet say 5'11".
What do you mean?
Everyone's go-to if they're 5'11" is obviously I'm 6 foot. Put the tape measure down. What are you doing?
Technically speaking, I know that I'm 5'10 3/4. I just say 5'11 because that's way too much work.
Sure.
Like if it matters, I'm 5'10 3/4.
I just like that's the Canadian part of you.
I'm all Canadian. You just saw me interact with Ashiok. I just sassed him out for being cocky. No, I sassed him out for just straight up lying to the public. So...
End of turn... Nothing?
Nothing?
We don't really have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to. I kind of want to, like, bounce their Jace, but... Or tap their team, and... you know what? We don't have time for this. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna Cryptic lock them and roll this Teferi up to 8 and exile everything that they care about. You know what? I'm gonna bounce one of these zombies.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
another card for us.
Getting aggro up on your fucking zombies. Get the out of here. Who do you think you is? Ho. Okay then.
What a hand! What a hand!
Do I have no red mana? God damn.
Uro, find us. Oh wait,
No, I know what's on top. We're brainstorm locked.
Oh, yeah, we're just discarding an Uro to hand size.
Yeah. We're just discarding an Uro to hand size, and we're gonna Cryptic lock our way to victory here. It's just gonna be in the most awkward way possible.
You play the game. I'll chit chat with the chat.
Blitz. What Ashiok said, just as a really quick response. Ashiok had a stream title today that said like, "We won the Pioneer Challenge." Turns out, as I suspected, and I don't want to say this to him, but he's probably here, and I don't give a fuck. As I suspected, no, he didn't win the Pioneer Challenge. He was starting the Pioneer Challenge, which he proceeded to O2, then change his name to like, "We're trash at Magic," blah 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 blah, self-deprecation. Hey look, I'm not even gonna draw a card. You think I care? You think I care?
Big whoop.
Get the fuck out of here. You get the fuck out of here. Bouncing my friggin' token. Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you is? Tap, bounce. Garbage time.
Listen, you better make a zombie, otherwise my servant is going to kill your Jace. Ho!
Okay, resolves. Don't care. Doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't, but that was unexpected. That was unexpected. If you bog me, I'm not gonna be happy. Don't do it. Yeah, Roy's got the quote. Well, you think you're better than me? Because you got a Jace and you minus this?
If they bog us, just Veil of Summer. Bog.
Oh, it does target a player. You right. Bog target. Yeah. Thanks, Roy.
And draw a card because they played
the blue card.
Spell.
You know, Primeval Titan. You know, notable blue modern staple, Primeval Titan. Alright, this thing, that thing. In the words of Carbon, I'm going as fast as I can. I would like to tuck this oh, I would no longer like to tuck this Klothys. Oh, I can't play that because I already played the Mystic Sanctuary. Fair enough. Oh, I can Growth Spiral. I can Growth Spiral. I can Growth Spiral. I'm gonna do it. Hey! We have one
Could've
too!
just played Uro, actually.
What?
We could have actually just played the Uro in our graveyard
Yep,
too.
I also just clicked through the thing because my client is lagging so much. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not important.
Yes, it didn't matter.
Oh, they're smart now. This time they figured it out. They were like, wait, no, I'll brainstorm. My opponent's clearly packing more Veil of Summers than their body has room for. Power Thirst. You know what? You know what? Normally, I wouldn't do this, but as my client is having a conniption fit.
Client's going, there's so many zombies!
I don't know.
Fail. No touch.
Nice
I don't know
blue
what you're
card,
targeting. It
nerd.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I veiled your lightning bolt. What are you gonna do about it?
Big whoop.
Big whoop, wanna fight about it? Listen. That is, by the way, that is, to me, that is a beautiful early Family Guy joke. My name's Patty Taninger, the caddy manager. Yeah, it rhymes. Big whoop. You wanna fight about it? Listen, your son. I just love the straight plowing through the punchline delivery.
Opponent, you're dead. Okay? We
Okay.
all know it. You know it.
Okay. Listen, when you're dead, okay, you want to let your opponent just take the win, because playing for time is not cool, okay? Not in the league, okay? This is not a competitive setting.
All I'm saying, opponent, is that if you need it and are okay with us, you know, in the proverbial Magic sense, masturbate all over you as we just do all of this, that's fine. That's fine. You get to play points and have to live with the fact that, you know, you're getting got. Oh, your Cryptic's on top.
No, let's send a message into the future because we have a beautiful opportunity here, and I think we should respect that fact. This is going to go out to YouTube, right? All the people on YouTube. You know what? This is a call to action. Leave a comment, hit that like button, tell us that we're right, because you know what?
You might have just got yourself killed, by the way.
By what?
You fetched, your Cryptic was on top.
Right, got it.
It's fine. You get to brainstorm here. You get to exile a bunch of his things.
I was thinking of getting the red
Summer.
mana so that I could not be unable to cast my Wrenn and Six, but you're right.
Fine.
Might have killed
Kill
myself.
anyways.
Maybe there's justice. Let's find out. I can Growth Spiral.
Well, I think first we have to make targets, right? No?
Well, we do.
Teferi works.
Probably should have taken the fields. I do want to make sure I don't die. Okay. Oh, you want more zombies? Sure, no
we
problem.
could have growth spiraled in response to that.
We could. I have a Teferi in play. None of this matters. Oh, Teferi Hero of Dominaria is blue. Because normally this says Teferi Hero of Dominaria is colorless, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
It usually doesn't say that it has any color. But, oh, wait. That's really weird.
The trigger normally says it's colorless, doesn't it?
I don't think it says that it's... I just don't think it says that it has a color. But
Okay.
that is really funny.
God, opponent, please, come on now. All right, YouTube people, just give me those likes, all right? We're burning tickets here. For your amusement.
Someone in chat, pay for this league. Send us some money.
I'm not telling you I'm worth it. I'm just saying, you know, maybe it's Maybelline. That's what I'm saying. Wasn't I supposed to have a Mystic Sanctuary here somewhere? Did I screw up?
What do you mean? I mean, you had a cryptic that you got rid of. That was the screw up.
Where did I get rid of the cryptic? How did I screw that up?
You put it on top and then you.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Huh.
Yeah, I would play the second Teferi and bounce token and then exile the other.
Sure. I mean, it's. They put a bolt in their hand too, which in theory they're gonna play, and we could grab it to bolt one of their zombies if we have to. Which I don't know that we don't. All right. Also, they're at 6.
Turn it around.
Wait, hold on. Oh, you want to commandeer it? Sure.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Commandeer this.
Bring it around town. Bring it around town.
Oh, wait, can we just bolt them?
They're at 6. I assume not. I'm gonna bolt a zombie.
I just bolt them. Oh no, it's so much funnier if they just have double bolt and they just die.
Well, yeah, it would be, but what you got, Jiggy Wiggy? You know, if you swing at it with all opponent, you may die.
Where are these zomboids going?
Those ones are going at little Teferi. 5. Okay, so they gotta get at least one more to quote guarantee that he's dead. Except I have a fetch land.
Yeah, so they need 7 to go that way.
Yeah. But here's the thing: if they do that, can't I just fetch and then kill them on the crackback?
Yes.
Yeah.
So where are these ones that aren't in that stack going?
Wrenn and Six. So, okay. Painter's Servant blocks that one. I don't care about the rest. What's your plan?
Their plan is to time us. But...
Well, sure, yeah, but I'm ignoring that.
Yeah.
Opponent, you might be the worst pirate I've ever heard of. Oh, Nexus. What if...
Well, it's our turn, though.
What if that was my Nexus? What say you? Please veil me. Veil me so hard. It's a 2-for-1. How could you lose? No. Oh! Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I mean, we're not dead. Thanks, Blitz. Blitz has pirates. Blitz knows pirates.
Oh, wait. We punted.
How do we do that?
No, we didn't. We did punt. We're supposed to go fetch, go get Temple Garden, play Veil of Summer there.
Oh, yeah.
Then...
Yeah, you're right.
Resolves.
Yeah. If they have a fetch land, they're still dead on board, right? No, they're not. They're one off. One zombie off, not one damage.
No, they're still dead.
Oh, no, they only have one field. I exiled one.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, Wrenn and Six. So that's a fetch land. So what's your other card? What do you got? What do you got? Pick it up.
Let me begin to go around. Up, jump up, and get down.
That's a good one. Hey, you. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm a teacher. Veil?
Veil? Did they? Oh, no, wait. Ah!
What?
Our technology.
It's fine. Counter target spell draw.
Yeah, but this... They're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Sure.
I feel like we're missing out.
I mean, we are. Listen, nobody. We don't have a patent on fun here, Zanman.
No, any amount of fun they're having, I'm not.
Well, they're not. I mean, they're losing, and they're doing it joylessly. Did you see that? Can we get a counter punt count? Because they failed to fetch in response to my Teferi emblem. Oh my god, why is this person even allowed to compete in a modern queue? Is the emblem still colorless? Yeah, it is.
I don't know if that's correct, by the way.
What?
Wait, that's gotta be incorrect.
What?
The emblem's not supposed to be colored.
No, it's not. It's colorless. Well,
Yeah, but
every other permanent had a visible chunk of text that said it is blue, and the emblem didn't. But when the triggers were going on the stack, they said that they said that Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, is blue, which is not correct. Yeah, Blitz, we're just gonna scoop this. We're not gonna give them the pleasure of any amount of this game 3.
I'm not suggesting that you file a bug report, but if the emblem is supposed, or if the game is going to act like the emblem is blue,
right? Against
their
Veiled Summer?
Summer there does put you in grounds of asking for 100 play points back in a theoretical sense.
Listen, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna do it, but I am gonna say that it is.
We'll do it off air.
I'm just going to say that if 100 play points should happen to show up in my account because of the, let's say, incomplete nature of the investigations which Wizards of the Coast regularly engages in on Magic Online, I'm going to say I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm not going to refund the refund. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, the play points fell off a truck. Listen, I'm going to need you. If you want my play points, you're going to have to ask a few less questions. Let's just say the person who lost them has very large pockets, and then I got to know there's them missing. We got a roll of hundreds, one goes away. No problem. The 100 play points stimulus. Thank you.
Thank you. Which stimulus package are you a bigger fan of for the United States? The one that gives each American who made less than $70,000 last year, I think it's 60,000 play points, or the one that gives them, I believe it's 200,000? I think I'm a fan of one more than the other.
One of them sounds reasonable. Am I pitching this? It's so sketchy.
It is pretty sketchy. Nice
but Commandeer.
I know.
All right. Commandeer is a hell of a drug.
It is a hell of a... I'm keeping this hand. I'm keeping this hand though.
All right, pitch Sanctuary.
Throwing this Mystic Sanctuary on bottom.
All right, no fear. Listen. If anyone came here, for a stream filled with cowards, I guess I'm sorry to disappoint you, because I'm gonna be blocking warriors all day. Oh, not spirits.
Wait.
Not spirits. Okay.
Be an opt. Be an opt.
It could be.
Not a spectral sailor.
Please no. Well, if they don't have a timely... Oh yeah. If they don't have a timely spell queller, this could be big money. No, please play Mausoleum Wanderer. Please. Spectral Sailor. Any of the following. Mausoleum Wanderer does not have Flash without Rattle Chains to play. Spectral Sailor.
Cast an opt.
Also acceptable. Cast a Path to Exile. Maybe you were proactively Path to Exiling the Raugrin Triome deck. Why? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Yes! Got him! Yes! That is the definition of got him. I want you all to know. We just beat our opponent at the registering a deck game. It's the small victories. It really is. Land. I'll take it.
I would like a different land.
No. We don't get mad at these here. Listen, I'm aware I can't play anything in my hand, but they don't know that, and they're going to path my painter. They're going to path my painter so we have a forest. Don't worry about it. You're worrying. Stop worrying.
By the way, every time I'm in a situation like this where I have cards that don't look good in Modern, and my opponent asks the question of, like, what are you trying to do? I just say I saw it on a Sparring Spike stream, whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
And...
Yes!
Results!
Yes! You don't even know how badly you fucked up. Oh, it's so good. It's so good! They don't even know! Please, top deck a fetch land for green. Fetch land for... Yes!
Oh...
We are going Wrenn and Six with Veil of Summer backup out of nowhere. Hold on now, we're gonna end this man's whole career. Hold on now. Nice path deck.
Oh.
Nice path. What do you guys say about that? Remand? Mana leak? I mean, if you mana leak, I'm gonna pay for it. If you mana leak, I'm gonna pay for it. Force me. Nope. It's give me. Come on. Come on. Give me the good stuff. Fetch a tap land, then force me. Deprive? Oh, let it be deprive. Let this be miracles. Miracles? Oh! Get out of here. You get the fuck out of here. Force me. I don't even care. No? Are we good? I think we're good.
Oh my god!
Are you done? Oh. Hey, you want to help me finish my my cube after this?
Oh, are we putting Veil of Summer and Scarecrow?
No, because I can play... Well, no, I can play the Crack the Fetch land for the other Mystic Sanctuary. But yeah, I'm putting the Veil on top. Hell yeah, I'm putting the Veil on top. What are we talking about? It's miracles. Yeah. Veil's got to be the best card in the matchup, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We even have a Cryptic up. Brutality. Wait, what? Where are you? There you are. Come on now. Come on now, pretty one. Don't hide from me. All right, boom. Got it. Plus. Value. How do you like my 2-mana Planeswalker that draws me a card every turn? Yeah, your Teferi's looking pretty weak, huh?
Looking like absolute snack.
From downtown. He's on fire. Jams it in. Listen, if anyone doesn't know about NBA Jam, please reset. Yes, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, play Jace the Mind Sculptor. I mean, I could just Cryptic, but...
No.
But Wrenn and Six plus Jace is just too good to turn down. Oh my god! You don't even know! And then I'm drawing the Veil of Summer. We found the unlosable matchup. Our poor opponent was 2-2, and they were hoping to go 2-3. Listen, I need my 50 play points. You don't get to win here. All right.
Bring these Klothyses. Hope it's good.
Gee, I don't know. I feel like if we ever accidentally animate this, we might be in trouble. Wait, let's look at the maximum number. The maximum number of pips we can get into play just barely turns this on.
Oh no, it's not even possible, actually.
Red, green, blue, and blue.
It doesn't count blue, it only counts red and green.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Perfect.
Yeah.
See, I'm so stupid, I outsmarted myself backwards. So yeah, you can't even turn this on. We can't even accidentally get pathed.
I did accidentally turn it on one time when my opponent played the last card in his hand, and I commandeered it. And it was the 6-mana Chandra that could not be countered. Could not be countered.
But it could be commandeered.
But it's mine, so fell off the back of a truck.
Oh, blitz. Our opponent is playing Miracles. Now, as a self-confessed lover of Miracles, let me tell you something. We are a soulless folk. Bullying us is acceptable. Politically correctly, it's totally fine. There's no social problem with bullying people who are soulless. That's the percentage of humanity that is soulless. That's what we exist for, to be bullied for the rest of you. So it's fine. Snapping it off. Doesn't have a Force, doesn't have a Veil, doesn't have a Commandeer, but you don't turn down turn 2 Wrenn and Six, turn 2 3 Teferi, right?
Yeah.
I never said I had an issue with it. What sort of truck is this? Play points, MTG singles, what's that? Chicken tenders?
Denny's?
Chicken
I'm
tenders?
gonna spend all my good boy points on this deck. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Play this much land.
Oh, no.
It's fine. Doesn't matter.
The only thing I care about is setting up for turn 2 Wrenn and Six, which I have.
Yep.
Oh, look at our opponent, Mr. Foil Snow-Covered Plains. Alright, I would like to draw a Veil so I can slow roll my Wrenn 6. We'll just jam into their shit. Right? We're not here to force?
Yep.
Alright, fair enough. This fetch land is much worse right now. Hello? There we go. I would like a Scalding Tarn.
Keep
Shack.
Steam and Scalding Tarn. I will not stand for this.
I did do. That's the second time this league. Currently, apparently my brain will not believe that the card Steam Vents is named Steam Vents and not Scalding Tarn. I would like to use my Scalding Tarn to fetch a Scalding Tarn. Wow. OP, what did you keep? What?
I really hope our opponent took their depression medicine today.
No problem. You 2-for-1 yourself. I support you. No Teferi? Good lord. What did you keep? Alright, I would like to start getting islands in play, even though we have this delicious snow-covered forest. Am I playing Uro this turn? Because we're like 100% sure they have counter magic and I don't want to burn a Teferi on it. Yes, no?
Yeah, just jam this Uro.
Yeah. No, that's what I was saying though, because like if I play a Teferi 100% they use their best counter on it. Whereas like Uro, they might be like, oh, I can counter the Uro, next turn I'll play my Jace. This is the pause that happens when a control player has to decide to remand an Uro. Or Aether Gust it, same deal. We can top it, we've got enough lands.
Yep.
I want the gasoline.
Okay, no breaks.
I want the propane accessories.
Good King of the Hill reference.
Thank you. Love that show.
I grew up watching a bunch of that show.
Oh, it's so good. That's right. I'm not even bluffing that I have a Veil Summer. Yep.
Right.
Alright. Hey, look. Hey, Miracles. How do you feel about that card?
Can you beat this one? Can you beat this uncounterable spell that you can't path exile?
Listen, I know you think that Mystic Sanctuary being in your land base means you have... Wow! Wow. Can we just moment of silence for our poor opponent?
Nah, whipping on him.
No, that's on you. You didn't take any mulls. You know, we've been shafted multiple times this league. I'm gonna take it. Manly, you got it. Urrow's in my graveyard. Oh no. Oh no, the Urrow's in my graveyard. Oh no. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, what do you got? Did you hit your land? Nope.
Just pick him up, opponent. It's easy.
Yeah, I got plenty of white, and I'm not casting any verdicts this game. Alright. Alrighty then. Alright. I'm gonna play this Uro first that you will feel incentivized to counter because it's about to put my 7th land into play. Would you like to counter it? It's totally legal. In this state, at least. Oh, no. Because now, you don't understand. Now I just play nothing. Now I just play nothing all game.
You cannot beat any of the stuff that I can do, but you can also beat none of the stuff that I'm not going to do. Just
for the rest of the game, I'm just gonna make lands, and I'm just gonna go, oh, look at that, a piece of zombie. Ooh, look, a piece of zombie. Ooh, look, a piece of zombie. Maybe Commandeer Painter isn't a tier 1 deck. No, it's the community who's wrong. Yes, Blitz, 100%. What
this
are you doing?
Deck was.
What is this?
Dude, I've almost 5-0'd with this deck twice, and I'm so sad both times.
Holy shit!
A 1-1.
I don't even know how I'm gonna beat that. Jeez, a 1-1 out of almost nowhere, and they drew a card. That card is so good. It's so good. Chase me.
Card is horse shit.
Chase me. Chase me. Oh. Alright, well, we can't Mystic Sanctuary or anything, so I don't really feel the need to create one extra zombie at the moment, so I'm not gonna. Next turn I might.
Ooh.
Next turn I might. I'm gonna attack with a zombie. You got anything to say about it?
Dude.
You got anything to say about it? No?
No.
Oh, they're sandbagging the shark. Do you believe this?
No.
They're saving the shark for marriage. Jeez. I mean, I respect your convictions, opponent. I'm just telling you, I think it's a wasted opportunity saving that shark for marriage. Yikes. Yikes. Are we done here? Oh no, they're fetching. There was a lockup, and it's just my client. I thought they may have conceded. What do you got? Please cryptic me. Please cryptic me. I would love to cryptic you back. I would love to cryptic you back. Oh my god! Get out! Get out! Get out of my format and into my other products.
And we can play a Klothys.
Oh my god. And their mana's tapped down, so you know what? While they could have another shark, I'm just gonna bounce their shark. Because it's not coming soon. Get out of here. You know what I'm gonna do now?
And we drew another land. That's 2 more zombaroos.
I'm in your head. In your head. Veil of Summer. The Veil of Summer's more in their head than the zombies are. It just is. Sorry, the cranberries, but it's just a fact.
We're both Mystic Sanctuary decks, which means we're like in the same family of decks, which does make this incest. But you know.
What are you doing, step bro? All right, pass the turn.
They're so dead.
Wow.
Oh.
I
don't know if it's good, but I know that it's great, you know?
Oh. Good lord. Alright.
Alrighty.
You know what this deck is? Savagely middle of the road, but it is pretty good at it.
Yeah.
If you want to play the kind of deck that this is, so this might be a very weird extreme comparison, but I think Lawson's gonna get it. This is a lot like my Turbo Prison deck. You victimize the metagame as long as they aren't playing like sort of a narrow band of decks. So the Turbo Prison deck can play Blood Moon or Chalice on turn 1 frequently, and that has led to a lot of turn 1 concessions. But if they have Force, or if they have like sometimes Lightning Bolt for your Goblin Rabblemaster, you lose on the spot. This deck is the opposite, but in the other direction. This goes so much bigger and greedier than a lot of the meta decks that you're preying on that, you know, you're just in great shape. And then you run into a Titan deck and it's sort of it's a tough row to hoe.
Like Jund is the proverbial, you know, oh, I would like to have a 55-45 matchup all the time. I want to make my choices matter. I want to do all this. This deck and the Turbo Prison deck goes, no, I don't want any deck to be a 60-40. 90-10, 80-20. Yeah. That's all I want.
And not only that, even in the 90-10 matchup, sometimes my deck just fails.
Yep.
It just falls over sideways.
Yeah, no, I want someone to cast a card that they want, and then I want to go, I also would like that, and then I do it. And we didn't play any combo decks.
And in the case of both decks, you have an absolute blast if you go in with the right attitude. If you have if you're not going into the league with the attitude of sometimes the chips are not going to fall in our favor and we're going to get brutalized, then you might not have a great time. But otherwise, you occasionally get to be the pre-boarded game 1 deck that is just unbeatable. So
you got 4x Veil of Summer. Thoughtseize me.
All right, hold on. If I tap Liquid Metal Coating to turn Wrenn and Six into an artifact, if OP attacks them for lethal, what happens if I sack Welding Jar to regenerate Wrenn and Six? So, Jiggy, even if it did regenerate the Wrenn and Six, but I'm not sure it will, the biggest problem is, because it has 0 loyalty encounters, the state-based effects are just going to keep sending it to the graveyard. So, I don't know if it'll actually regenerate it once, but
it will go to the graveyard with a regeneration counter on it.
Yeah, a regeneration shield, quote-unquote.
Don't try to regenerate your things when they're getting dismembered, basically.
Yeah. Why won't it regen? No, it might. I'm not telling you the game won't tell you it regenerated. It will just regenerate with 0 loyalty counters, and then it will go, wait. Oh, so why does it work for my creatures? So, regeneration means a very specific set of things. 1, remove all damage from this creature if it has lethal damage. 2, remove it from combat. And 3, tap it. That is what regeneration does. So if this card is being destroyed, you tap it, you remove it from combat, and you remove all damage from it. So regeneration doesn't care if it's being destroyed by lethal damage or being destroyed by a destroy effect. So let's say I have a creature with 4 toughness, and it has a regeneration shield on it. If my opponent bolts it, it now has 3 damage on it. If they now destroy it with another effect, let's say Terror, which just said, well, not Terror, because Terror says can't be regenerated, Dreadbore. If they Dreadbore it, the 3 damage from the bolt will get removed by the regeneration, even though lethal damage wasn't causing it to be destroyed. So, again, if something regenerates, it's because it's being destroyed, and 3 things happen. Remove all damage, tap it, remove it from combat. That's it. It's very simple if you actually have it broken down like that for you. So that's why it works for your creatures, because...
It's very simple. Still a little silly.
Yeah, I mean, it's silly, but like if you break it down to the absolute minimum terms, you just ask yourself, is what I'm asking consistent with what is being told to me? Because damage to planeswalkers doesn't stay as damage. Damage to planeswalkers says remove X number of loyalty counters, where X is the amount of damage that planeswalker received. If they can't go below 0, so once Wrenn and Six has 0, it shouldn't regenerate, honestly. It shouldn't. Because it doesn't get destroyed from lethal damage, it just gets placed in the graveyard for having 0 loyalty on the battlefield. Similar to having 0 toughness. So just like regeneration won't prevent something from dying from having 0 toughness, it's the same thing with the planeswalker with 0 loyalty. Anywho, this deck was a baller blast of a time. And you could definitely tool this sideboard to be different-er. We had a bit of a bad run against the green-white Titan deck. We honestly could quite have easily won that game 1 if they didn't have the nuts. And other than that, it's totally reasonable. If you want to skew this sideboard, it's fine. This main deck is pretty close to as good as it could be, but I think you could mess with somehow jamming more lands in here. Like you could go down a Wrenn and Six, you could go down a Verdict.
Like,
I'm not saying these would necessarily make it better. I'm just saying you want more lands somehow.
If you think about like the way that the league ended up going, yeah, we ended up 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But like we lost to Time in a matchup where we're very favored in.
Yeah.
We lost to Jund in a matchup that we are incredibly favored in, and our opponent just like, had a random Blood Moon in their deck, and we weren't expecting that. We hadn't touched for it, and then we drew really poorly still to lose that.
We're also not boarded against that. Like, these Cleansing Wildfires could be Aether Gust very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So
you're
this
right.
is
like
the kind of thing.
This whole league was a pretty close split, right? Like, it could have easily been a 4-1. Fair enough. Freedmania. Yes, I did. When Squad Chief was calling it Grixis Steal Your Girl, and then when I got up from my nap, he had changed the stream name, which I thought was hilarious. It seems up my alley, but if you check my YouTube channel, which you can find here quite easily, you will find a Simic deck called Simic Land Loss. I can't believe it's not Panza, which is kind of Jiggy Wiggy's version of that deck, but with more destruction effects. It's the same core, but it's playing Simic instead of Grixis. Anywho, we're off this
Meanwhile,
I'm going to kick the client, and if Zanman wants to stick around and help me finish my cube deck games, I'm in for that. Probably going to put some music on for a minute because I'm going to go make myself another drink, and then we will be back to finish at least 2 matches of cube, and then I'm going to try to get some sleep so I can get up in the morning and make good notes for the next episode of the Serum Visions podcast, on which I will get to talk about this fantastic deck that Lawson put out. And I think that means you listen to our podcast. Is that accurate?
I've listened to a few episodes. I wouldn't say I'm caught up.
That's fine. If you listen to the last 2, when Emma Partlow was on, she started spewing off some hot takes, which suddenly broke us all out of our very conservative shells. And immediately after that, we had an episode which had slightly more hot takes. And maybe we're learning to be quote-unquote real grown-up MTG content creators, and we're going to start, making hot takes, and then we'll make bad takes, and then we'll find out if we're actually as smart as we think we are.
Well, making hot takes is like my thing.
Oh, I'm aware of that. And you know what? I'm on your side. Hot takes or lukewarm takes or bad takes, I'm always on your side, because I know you've got a good spirit.
Lousy, rotten,
All this means is you can't wave your fanny
All
in
right.
public.